Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh! Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Orioles play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line under the stadium lights. Whoa! Fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there under the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh! Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Orioles play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line under the stadium lights. Whoa! Fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there under the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh! Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Orioles play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Orioles play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Orioles play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Orioles play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Blitz! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Orioles play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Blitz! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Orioles play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Orioles play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line under the stadium lights. Whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there under the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Orioles play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line under the stadium lights. Whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there under the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks!
How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am Dr. Delay. Thank you guys for tuning in as we have the San Diego Padres taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Padres 4-5, the Pirates 6-3, looking to keep it going. Winners of 5 in a row. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, again, we have a good game. Hopefully, it ends with a Pirates win. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to say. Just kidding, of course. We have Bubba Chandler on the mound for the Pirates. Of course, coming off a pretty solid performance against the Reds, 0.0 ERA, but the problem was the 6 walks. So, yeah, he actually had no hit. He was pitching a no-hitter. The problem was the walks. That is what did him in. So, ideally, again, if he can cut down on the walks, hey, we might have a potential Rookie of the Year candidate. Do I dare say that? Maybe a little too early, too soon. Starting lineup for the Padres, as they will be batting first, of course. Ramon Laureano is going to be leading off. Fernando Tatis, Jackson Merrill, Manny Machado, Xander Bogaerts, Gavin Sheets, Nick Castellanos, Freddie Fermin, and Jake Cronenworth. Those are your starters for starting lineup for the Padres. We'll get to the Pirates whenever it is the bottom of the first. Appreciate you, Ricky, Tim, True Raider. Appreciate you for tuning in. George, thank you very much for tuning in. Denny, Robert, Shaman, glad you're yeah, I love that song too. It's great. It's probably my favorite song, to be honest with you. Scott, Kurtz, thank you guys all for tuning in. Again, hopefully we have a great game. And of course, if you are a Padres fan tuning in, well, don't be afraid. I really won't be talking any trash, though. I guess if we are about to sweep you guys, I might grab a broom. That is pretty much all I'll do. Again, we do have the 3D whenever it wants to start working. Of course, everyone is in the dugout, so maybe I jumped the gun with the start. Maybe not. Okay, Bubba is actually making his way to the mound. As, again, some of you guys already know, the Pirates, again, offensively have been very impressive, averaging 5 runs a game, and that is a big reason why they are 6-3. Of course, the starting pitchers, and I kind of don't want to say this because I've seen it everywhere. I'm sure you guys have as well with the Pirates anyway. The starters have yet to allow a home run, and that graphic has been plastered everywhere on every social media that I follow the Pirates on. So I have a feeling it's probably going to happen very soon. And I wish they would shut up about it, but I just had to get it out there because everyone else is saying it. Of course, we have some comparisons from last year. Again, a big reason why the Pirates are looking so good. Again, averaging 5 runs a game. Last year, they only averaged 3.6 runs a game. That was last in the MLB. Again, we get some average offense. The Pirates are a playoff team, wild card team, and who knows what that could lead to. Again, if we get this production throughout the season. Let's see here. Again, the OPS of the team is at 736. Last year's, again, 655. Again, last in all of baseball. And, of course, the Pirates are 4th. They are 4th in home runs with 12. Again, off to some good starts here. O'Neal Cruz, again, offensively, really solid. Brandon Lau, Ryan O'Hearn, pretty much doing a lot of the work. But, of course, Reynolds with a couple of homers already. And we'll see if they can keep it going. Appreciate you, Brian, for tuning in. Thank you very much. Scott, good to see you. Ricky, good to see you as well. Again, thank you guys very much. You going to cover the start of the tournament? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'll get there as fast as I can. I'm not going to end this broadcast to get to that to the Natty. So, if it goes to extras, it goes to extras. But yeah, I will be covering it. Worst case scenario, yeah, I'll get there to the second half. But this year in runs, I actually don't have that on me. I imagine though very well. Again, they have put up their runs. They're at 45. And there aren't many teams ahead of them. At least, I mean, very worst case scenario, top 10. I imagine, though, looking pretty good. We're about to get underway here. Ramon Laureano going to be stepping up to the plate as we're ready to begin things in Pittsburgh as Bubba Chandler kicks and deals. That's going to be high and in, almost hitting him on the first pitch. As that is ball 1. Again, Bubba Chandler can bring the heat. You'll see it right here on your screen. Again, that'll serve as the replay. As Chandler is set and ready to go. Here is the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike, 99 on the gun. Ron Laureano is batting .258, OPS of 787, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. He can hit he has hit plenty of home runs in his career. As here is the 1-1. That's going to be hit to right, and that is going foul. Let's see. Hey, Doc, thanks for doing the game. Oh, Freesh, thank you, Chris. Again, I wasn't originally going to. I'm sure some of you guys may remember that I said, yeah, I'm not going to do a Pirates game tonight, but I don't know. I've been really enjoying the Pirates. The streams have been really good. The turnout's been great, and we'll keep doing it. As that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball upstairs. Couldn't catch up to the Heats. 100 again on the gun. Bubba just, again, with the skill. We'll see again how his season progresses. I think, again, this starting rotation really good. Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate. He's had a slow start so far. Here is the pitch, as that's going to be sent to center. And Cruz is under it at the warning track, making the catch for a very loud out number 2. Didn't even get to go over his stats. I guess we'll worry about that a little bit later. And batting third for the Padres is Jackson Merrill. Batting .250, OPS of .763, 2 homers, 6 RBIs on the season. As Chandler is ready. Gets set, kicks, and fires. That's going to be upstairs. Ball 1. Defensive alignment for the Pirates. Catching today is Henry Davis. At first is Spencer Horwitz. At second is Brandon Lau. Short is Connor Griffin. At third is Nick Gonzalez. In right, Ryan O'Hearn. Center, O'Neill Cruz. Left is Brian Reynolds. Here's the 1-0. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Hi, you going to the game tomorrow night? Nice. Appreciate you, Matt. Hey, good luck. Hopefully, again, it's a Pirates win tomorrow as well. It's always good to see your team win in person. As here is the 1-1. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 99 again on the fastball. It's just nice watching a team that's entertaining to watch. Yeah, no. I mean, it felt like a chore last year. Again, dead last in offense. I mean, it was just not fun baseball. 1-2 count as Chandler delivers. That's going to be upstairs. 2-2. Once again, 100 on the fastball. Bubba, again, just a lot of velocity. Pardon me. Again, hopefully the crowd doesn't sound too low. Oh, I just realized the crowd is not on. Here is the 2-2. That's going to be sent to right. As Cruz is actually going to mosey over and make the catch, more right center than anything. Again, a loud out number 3. As we head to the bottom of the first inning, your score 0-0. Sorry about that. Didn't realize the crowd was on. I was wondering. I actually can't hear the crowd at all. I can't hear any of the sound effects. But, yeah, appreciate you, Chance. How's it going, Chance? Hopefully you're having a good day. Robert, again, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. I know you're a big Football Nation fan, so I appreciate it. It's pretty cool that, again, hey, you think highly of me to watch as well. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. As, again, we are about 60 seconds away from the Pirates being at the plate for the first time. We had a final score earlier. The Rays actually did defeat the Cubs 6-4. Again, we play the Cubs this weekend, so you can say they'll be very hungry for wins. Again, I think these will be some tough series coming up. Again, we got the, of course, the Padres here. Obviously, they are underperforming, but again, they are the Padres with a lot of talent. The Cubs this weekend, again, really solid team. So, you know, again, we also do struggle in Wrigley. That's just the way it goes. And then, believe it or not, I do think highly of the Nationals. I know we play them 4 times. We have a 4-game series against them next week, but they can put up runs. So that's going to be quite the test for our pitching staff. Really, again, the next 10 games for sure, and I don't recall who we play after that. Pitching tonight is Bubba Chandler. Pitching tonight for the Padres is Jermaine Marquez, who's 0-1, has a 12 ERA on the season, a whip of a 3. However, don't get, of course, too excited about that. Career against the Pirates, he has 7 starts. He's 6-1 with a 1.89 ERA. So Marquez has dominated the Pirates. But, of course, again, this is a brand new Pirates team. So we'll see again what these guys can do. But Marquez, again, has just owned the black and gold. O'Neal Cruz stepping up to the plate, batting .314, OPS of 1025, 4 homers and 10 RBIs on his season. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Strike one. .314. Hey, he's batting pie. 1-1 count to O'Neal Cruz as Marquez steals, and that's going to be in there for a called strike at the knees. 0-2. Congrats, Auburn, on your... Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw that. They beat Tulsa. Thought the Nationals were going to win yesterday. I'm telling you, the Nationals, they got some young pieces. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be a breaking ball in the dirt. Handled well by the catcher Fermin. But, yeah, again, this will be interesting. Again, Marquez, not off to a great start, but, of course, again, you know, it's one start. Here is the 1-2. That's a ground ball up the middle, but the shortstop is there, throws to first for out number 1. So O'Neal Cruz will head back to the dugout, and stepping up to the plate is Brandon Lau, batting .267, OPS of 1022, 3 homers and 4 RBIs. Definitely has cooled down since his incredibly hot start. Cruz batting .314. Take a picture of that. There you go. Batting pie. Here is the pitch. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. My dad was a math teacher, so that is ingrained into me. 3-1-4, which is my mind goes to pie. 1-0 counts as Marquez rocks and fires. That's going to be outside 2-0. And appreciate you, Pittsburgh, for tuning in. Tracy, thank you for tuning in. Hello to you as well. Love your channel. Thank you very much. We're still growing. I'm trying to make this thing into something special. That's a ground ball up the middle again. Bogarts is there, throws to first. For out number 2, they have Bogarts positioned pretty perfectly for these Pirates. They've done their research, as that will bring up Brian Reynolds, batting .222, OPS of 727, 2 homers and 5 RBI. Smart guy. I don't know about that. I used to be pretty smart. I'll be honest. I was not anymore. I haven't really had to use the noggin since school, and high school, that is, as that's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Again, only did a semester of college. That was during high school. College courses didn't really amount to anything there. As, yeah, do not pursue. Well, I kind of did. Yeah, that's more of me of another time. Here's the 0-1. That's a chopper, and that's going off his foot, actually. That's going to be a foul ball. Not good at math, more of a social studies guy. There we go. Hey, social studies is fun. I like history. History was always good. How was your Easter? Yeah, it was good. Yeah, just kind of hung out. Didn't really do too much. Thought about streaming, as that's an 0-2. Breaking ball in the dirt, 1-2, but ended up not doing a doubleheader. But we got a doubleheader tonight. No doubleheader tomorrow, I don't think. I don't know. Might do another game after the Pirates Padres. We'll see. And then we start the doubleheaders again on Wednesday. 1-2 count. Marquez kicks and deals. That's going to be down low. 2-2, 95 on the fastball. I was going, Alex. Good to see you. You seem very excited. All caps. 2-2 count. Marquez delivers. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. So down go the Pirates. 1-2-3. We head to the top of the second. Your score 0-0. It is a very cold day in Pittsburgh. It's supposed to be like that tomorrow. So I don't know about very cold, but it's a cold day. So I don't know if we should expect a lot of runs, at least for again the next couple of nights. Party on, everybody! Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll see a lot of partying in this one. I could be wrong. I could age very poorly. History is always my favorite. Oh yeah, it's always fun to learn. You know, learn history, world history, United States history, regardless. Let's see. Hey, Doctor, going to join you till BW comes on for the White Sox. Hope we don't get swept in Chicago. Yeah, I know. I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, I know. I'm sure he was not very amused. Appreciate you, Carl, for tuning in. Yeah, no, it was a really good series for the Pirates. Obviously, getting the sweep. I'm you know, whenever you're at home, you want to take 2 out of 3. You know, obviously, again, if it's a really good team, 1 out of 3. But Yeah, sweeping him was a really was a pleasant surprise. Not again, for Baltimore, but hopefully you guys got the White Sox. Well, I think they've had the Blue Jays number as of late, so White Sox with some quality wins. We'll see again how that series goes. I think Baltimore though should take 2. Should. You guys are a good team. I do believe that, but hey, that's why we play the games. But again, thank you, Carl, for tuning in. Again, folks, if you just like baseball in general, make sure to check out Orioles Birdwatcher for all your again baseball needs. Sometimes I won't be on, and hey, looking for baseball content to listen to. Orioles Birdwatcher covers the Orioles, so make sure to check them out. So I do appreciate again, Carl, for tuning in. AP Euro next year. Okay, yeah, I'm not even familiar with what that is. It's about to storm here. Oh, wow, that's not good, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. Hopefully we don't have a rain delay. That would actually be worst case for me. Manny Machado at the plate, batting .222 OPS of .824, a homer and 3 RBIs on the young season as Chandler delivers. That's going to be upstairs 1-1 after a check swing. Eat up some sesame chicken and fish sticks. So the first part of that was really good. Fish sticks, I don't do that. My wife loves fish sticks. Here is the 1-1, as that's going to be a breaking ball outside 2, and 1 to Machado. Not sure if weather will be a factor. Hopefully it's not. Thank you for doing the game. I like the Pirates except against your bird. Oh, totally get it. And thank you again, Carl, for tuning in. Here's the 2-1, as that's going to be sent to right. And that is gonna slice foul. Just gets the netting there. Hopefully the Bucks can keep it up tonight. Appreciate you, Joey, for tuning in. Thank you very much. I know you're definitely a Pittsburgh creator, so thank you very much, Joey, for tuning in. That's pretty neat. That is pretty neat. Joey Wagner in my chat. Make sure to check out Joey Wagner, folks. Again, covers the Steelers, Penguins, and the Pirates. 2-2 count as Chandler rocks and fires. That's going to be outside 3-2. First Nations people of 6 years till the British arrived. Okay, well, that's interesting. Interesting their chance. Count is full to Machado. Chandler getting ready as he delivers the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Breaking ball outside the zone. Dipping below the zone again. You'll get to see it right here. Pretty cool stuff. All right, that'll bring up Xander Bogaerts. He is batting .200, OPS of .500. No homers and 3 RBIs. Good to see you, Miss Tammy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. As Chandler rocks and delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 100 on the fastball. And Chandler can bring the heat. AP Euro's a classic high school dog. It means advanced placement European history. Yeah, I guess I've never taken that. I've never even heard of that. I never learned advanced European history. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low. 1-1. So that's cool. That's pretty neat. Bucks win and Boston can beat Milwaukee. Pittsburgh be tied for first. Yeah, I mean, it's neat. Again, to me, it's way too early to even look at all that, But all we got to do is focus on ourselves. But I get it. It is pretty exciting to be, 6-3, as that's a swing and a miss, strike 2. I saw a post like last night. I'm just like, oh yeah, we're in a wild card spot. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's pretty much the equivalent of like the second quarter of the Steelers' first game of the season. Like, I don't know. It's not something I look at, as that one's fouled back. And a 1-2 count to Bogaerts. Pretty solid for many years, and then went to San Diego, and for some reason just has not been the same. Love Joey, subscribe to both you guys. There we go. There we go. Love that. 1-2 counts. Chandler kicks and deals. That's a breaking ball in the dirt. Nice scoop by Davis. 2-2. Joey is great. He is. This is your college football channel. Appreciate it there. Appreciate it. Love that. 2-2 count. Ready for some college football, as here is the pitch. Breaking ball a little bit low. 3-2. So Bogaerts works it full. My international policy comes down. American bacon is better than Canadian bacon. Yeah, that is not even close. Oh gosh, dropping the pen. 3-2 counts. Chandler kicks and fires. That's going to be ball 4. Fastball way below the knees, so Bogaerts is the first base runner of the ball game. So he'll just chill at first. That'll bring up Gavin Sheets, who was batting .286, OPS of .747, no homers and 2 RBIs on the season. Oh, good. O'Hearn is. Oh, yeah, he's really good, as that's going to be inside 1-0. Link to the game again, probably not. I mean, again, if you have MLB TV, that would work. Sportsnet Pits, or you can watch it if you're in San Diego. I don't know. 1-0 counts. Chandler delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Again, 100 on the fastball. I think I saw a stat. He had about 10 or 12 100-mile-per-hour pitches in the game against the Reds. So again, he can really bring it. 1-1 count as he sets. He's still set and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 100 right down the middle. Let's see here. Spring break is finished. Got to go back to school tomorrow. Oh, man. Well, yeah, I mean, day games aren't really often during the week, like Wednesday or Thursdays. Here is the 1-2, as that's going to be popped up. And looks like Gonzalez is under it and makes the catch. Route number 2. Good stuff there. Chased a fastball upstairs. That'll bring up Nick Castellanos. He's batting .188, OPS of .485, no homers and 2 RBIs. Has struggled in his stint with the Padres. 147, nice. That's really good. Do you think the Pirates will get at least 3rd place this season? I think they can. I really do. I genuinely do. But we got to see it happen, as that's going to be hit. Oh, diving attempt by Griffin, as Reynolds is there to back him up. Nice attempt there by Griffin. Again, just a little liner just past the glove. So that is a 2-out single for Castellanos, and that'll bring up Freddie Fermin, batting .118, OPS of .387, no homers and an RBI. Hitting the double play did not happen. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Again, Freddie Fermin at the plates, the former Royal, acquired last year. Chandler looks back at Bogaerts as he delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Weekends are better MLB games. Yeah. I think we get 6 in a row. I hope so. That'd be nice. Chandler looks back at second. As he, pickoff attempt, and the throw is just a little bit wild. Honestly, a good snag by Lau. He almost sent that into the outfield. I don't know if that'll really show it. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see it. I don't know. It's kind of small. But, yeah, that could have been very dangerous. 0-1 count again. Chandler looking back at second as he delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike upstairs. Fermin didn't seem to like the call. Still shaking his head. So 0-2 to Fermin. Chandler trying to get out of this. Again, runners on first and second, 2 outs in the top of the second. Chandler looks back, kicks, and fires. That is just outside. Chandler thought about it. He was having his head. He's like just kind of hanging out or leaving his hand up there. Just like, yeah, we're good. Was a little bit outside. You can kind of see it there. 1-2 count. Chandler sets, kicks, and fires. That is upstairs, 2-2. Fermin thought about it. Twos are wild. Again, 2 outs. 2 men on. 2-2 counts. Here in the top of the second. Chandler looks back. And delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That one was way inside. Oh, man, nice pitch. Fermin was fooled incredibly, and you can kind of see it there. I don't know what he was looking at, but I'm glad he was looking at whatever it was. As we head to the bottom of the second, your score remains 0-0. Go Pirates and go Reds. Dodgers play Blue Jays soon. That should be interesting. Yeah, it should be. It should be. Your thoughts on the ABS challenges? I mean, it's honestly not as bad as I thought. Again, I know this will be, I know there's a lot of new faces here. So when you hear me say this, I know there'll be a lot of people shocked. But I'm actually not a fan, or was not a fan of it. I still like the human element. Obviously, I hate the bad calls. But again, it's one of the few things that we all can unite against. It's just, that's rare nowadays. I think it's pretty cool. That's not the only reason. Again, I just do like the human thing, the human element. Not everything needs to be perfect. That said, I think, again, the 2 challenges is pretty good. That's the limit. You get them right, you keep it going. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, I think it's been better than expected. I think it's pretty good. My wife, she was taking a nap. I'm not too sure what she's doing now. But thank you again, Miss Tammy. Appreciate it. 5 with ABS, nothing wrong with more accurate play calling. Gotcha. I mean, again, to each their own. I mean, obviously, I want the umpires to be perfect. They miss one, they miss one. Obviously, again, we're not all perfect. Not designed to be. Gotta go eat dinner, but I'll be back. Appreciate you, Alex. Again, thank you for tuning in. Again, let me know down below, either in the poll in the comments section, who do you have to win tonight? 77% of you guys with the Pirates, 23% with the Padres. I'm going to put the emojis in the chat. So it looks like we are back in action here again. Pirates couldn't get nothing there in the bottom of the first, but we'll see if Ryan O'Hearn can. Again, had a brief stint with the Padres in the second half of last season. So far this year, batting .367, OPS of 1159, 3 homers and 11 RBIs. You're not a fan of any of the new rules? Yeah, I mean, I totally understand. Here is the pitch. That's a breaking ball in the dirt, ball 1. Let baseball be baseball. I gotcha. Yeah. I mean, again, I do like some of them. I do like the pitch clock. I think it's good because people were just taking their time. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be down low 2-0. Like, the batters were just having to fix their gloves, stepping out every single time, taking like an hour to step in. Like, it's not that serious, as that's going to be on the outside quarter, 2-1. Yeah, I thought that was pretty, I mean, again, games were about 2.5 hours like 25 years ago, and then it ballooned to 3.5 because these guys were taking forever. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. I like the batter thing, where you have to face 3 batters unless, of course, the inning ends. I think that's good. 2-2 count. Marquez delivers. That's a breaking ball down low. 3-2 for me. Doing a pretty good job, or at least Marquez is working them. He's making them work to keep these in front. Feels like go either way, but that's right. That baseball. Yeah, no, for sure. Didn't miss much. You did not, buddy. Appreciate you. Here's the 3-2. That is upstairs, ball 4. Carl cheering on Ryan O'Hearn as he walks. Good stuff, O'Hearn. Again, a really solid start to the year. Speaking of solid starts, we got Marcell Ozuna at the plate, batting .074, OPS of 268. No homers, no RBIs. The extra base running, oh, well, I'm actually okay with it, personally. I don't know about second, though. Here's the pitch. That's going to be sent to right. But that is shallow right as Castellanos, oh, pardon me, Castellanos. Tatis is there to make the catch for out number 1. Obviously, Ozuna has struggled mightily. That'll bring up Nick Gonzalez, Nicky G, Speedy Gonzalez. All the nicknames for him. Batting .310, OPS of 754. OPS, or what am I talking about? No homers, 5 RBI. Sorry, this dang. I was thinking about the phone because I had to mute my phone. OPS of 754. Here's the pitch. That is outside, ball 1. Okay, yeah, Tim, I don't know what you're really talking about there. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't a fan, but I gotcha. Okay. Wait, I mean, to be honest, at first I wasn't a fan of the pitch clock at first. Gotcha. Yeah, no problem. Gonzalez fouling this one off again. You know, it's not too bad. Takes some time. And same thing with ABS. I actually like it, as that's going to be hit up the middle. Gonzalez keeping it going. As Merrill is there, throws it into second. O'Hearn better get back, and he does. O'Hearn almost caught. He was rounding second there looking, and could have been dangerous. That'll bring up Spencer Horwitz, batting 174, OPS of 503, no homers, and 2 RBIs. Thought I needed it. I guess I did. So runners on first and second, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Again, Spencer Horwitz at the plates, looking to get it going. Again, can hit righties well. Marquez sets and delivers. That's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. On 1 count. Again, runners on first and second as Marquez sets. Looks back at second and delivers. That's going to be an off-speed pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Horwitz asking about it. Not seeming to like it. Take on the proliferation of betting sites and advertising. Yeah, not really. I don't bet myself. 0-2 county. Looks back at second. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball at first. Oh, he couldn't handle it. O'Hearn's got to be riding third. No, he's not. Oh, no, we got people caught. Throw to the plate, and he is out. Unbelievable. O'Hearn was caught. Rounded third, but then went back. And then he went to the plate. Unbelievable. So the third base coach stopped him. Oh my gosh. He would have scored. Unbelievable. So the third base coach, Beasley, was rounding. Then he stopped O'Hearn. But Gonzalez was going, because I don't know. Because it looked like, again, Beasley was calling everybody to keep going. Unbelievable. Connor Griffin at the plate. That's going to be low ball one. So again, O'Hearn was rounding third. Gonzalez was rounding second. Kept on going. Then he stopped. And O'Hearn was like, okay, I guess go back to third. Gonzalez kept going. But the ball wasn't even in anyone's hands. I can't believe this. Honestly, unbelievable. Here's the 1-0. So that's going to be Brooke Jammer to first. And that's going to be stepped on the bag for round number 3. Unbelievable. The Pirates had an opportunity. Third base coach, I don't know. I think that one's on you, man. We head to the top of the third, 0-0. That said, again, SB, if a company were to offer me a lot like life-changing money, I would take it. You know, I'm not a fan of it, but if it's life-changing, I would do it. I'm not exactly the richest person in the world, so yeah, like if it would ease stress and all that, I would do it. But then once I get the money, then we're good. Then I don't have to do it anymore. But I don't think that would happen again. I know apparently a streamer that I talk to every now and then has been offered, and if he's not even going to take it because it was lower than expected. So again, if they're just throwing around little numbers, then I'm not gonna do it. Pirates play the Tigers sooner or later. I know they end the season with them. I don't know if they play them again. I can't believe that just happened. Let me bracket one and run on Baltimore. Gotcha. I don't know. Yeah, Cardinals, I don't know about that. Padres are lucky. Yeah, I can't believe it. Base coach has bet the under. Apparently. Joy game. Thank you, Miss Jean. Appreciate it. You're doing the natty. Yes, I am. I understand. Yeah, again, you know, it would have to be a very solid offer, like a life-changing offer. You know, because yeah, but you won't. Yeah, I don't do it. People, of course, they come in, they talk about their bets. That's fine. I pull for everybody to win their bets, but at the end of the day, I mean, we know who's really winning. It's not really them. So Yeah, I'm not really not a fan, but again, to each their own. To each their own. What just happened? Just a bunch of chaos. Oh, I mean, I just can't believe that. Looks like we're back in action, missing a pitch as Chandler delivered a pitch. Don't know what it was. That apparently was low. 1-0. Jake Cronenworth at the plate, batting 125, OPS of 325. Here is the pitch. That's going to be inside 2-0. Oh my goodness! Again, you'll have to, guys, will have to look that up later, I guess. That was just unfortunate. 2-0 counts. That's Chandler. Rocks and fires. That's going to be hit to left, and that one is going foul. Third base coach not see what happened. I mean, he was looking right there. I really don't understand what he was doing. Like, just keep it going. Like, why put up, if he was trying to communicate with Gonzalez to stop at third, why do it so early? 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Diving attempt by Lowe, but couldn't quite get it, as O'Hearn there to throw it in. So that is a leadoff single for the Padres. Yeah, that's what's so frustrating. If he's trying to tell just Gonzalez to stop, why wait or why do it so early? Like, that made no sense. Regardless, it is what it is. Ramon Laureano at the plate. Again, he struck out in his first appearance as Chandler delivers. That's a ground ball to second. Lau handles it, throws to Connor. There's 1 and 2. A double play. High hop. Lau handled it very well. I don't know how in the world it bounced that high, but it did. Yeah, it took an awkward hop. Yeah, what the heck? Almost took his face off. But again, a great reaction by Lau. Actually stopped it with his hand. Oh man, I know that's gotta sting. Fernando Tatis at the plate, as here's the pitch. That's going to be inside, ball 1. Again, didn't go over his stats earlier. Batting .212 on the season, OPS of 611, no homers, 3 RBIs. Flew out in his first appearance. Here is the 1-0, as that's going to be on the outside corner for a called strike. You're fired. Yep. I don't know what he was doing. How's it going, Banky? Good to see you. Nice double play. Oh, yeah, we needed it. 1-1 count as Chandler kicks and fires. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did not. Yeah, I don't know what he was. That was just a little shocking. I don't know what he was trying to do, but it didn't work out. Here is the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Breaking ball down below the zone. The slider is working. And a team against, like the Padres, you're going to need those runs. I know they're not off to a good start, but here's the 2-2. That's going to be down low, 3-2. That's a team again. Obviously, and the Pirates have playoffs in mind. One can assume, right? That's what we're all thinking. Want to try to, get a wild card at least. Obviously, division would be great, but we'll take anything. Padres going to be a prime candidate for one of the wild card spots. Here's the 3-2, as that's going to be hit to center. Cruz on the run, sprinting and making a sliding catch. He misread it, but made a great recovery. Sliding catch. As we get to the bottom of the third inning, your score 0-0. Trout will be missing any time if you get hit. I don't know. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. I know he was having a great start to his season. Would be good to see Trout, perform well again. Obviously, he's been on the decline. All the injuries. Your Pirates swept my O's. Looks like another O struggle. No, it's too early, Banking. Too early. But I understand. I get it. Good luck against the White Sox. Again, we'll be sure to... I don't know what's going on here. Looks like that's just being done. All right, while it's being done, let's go over some scores. Don't worry about it whenever we come back. All right, the Royals and the Indians 1-1 at the top of the 5th. The Reds and the Marlins 0-0. In the bottom third, the Nationals lead 2-0 over the Cardinals in the bottom of the 2nd. The Red Sox leading the Brewers 1-0 as they enter the bottom of the second. Dodgers leading the Blue Jays 2-0 in the bottom of the first. And, of course, earlier today, the Rays over the Cubs 6-4. That one is indeed final. I think that is good. Fan control, battery, yeah, that'll work. All right, let's see what we got here. Bubba's going to get it done. I hope so. He's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Again, in his last start, at 6 walks. Today, only the 1 to Bogarts. So that is promising. Score should be 1-0. It should be. Color Bear bat was frigid. Yeah, no, he didn't produce at all. It was kind of shocking. I mean, glad, obviously. You know, he definitely. I think he entered the series with an OPS of 820. So yeah, no, definitely declined. I think he ended the series with a OPS around 600. As we're back in action, breaking ball outside and low, 1-0. This is Henry Davis, batting ninth tonight. Batting 190, OPS of 578, no homers and 3 RBIs. As here's the 1-0, breaking ball down low, 2-0. Trout gonna wait till after the Braves leave town. Oh man, 1 hit in 3 games. He'll get it going. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. 2-0 count. Here is the pitch. That's going to be sent to right, and Tatis is at the warning track, but makes the catch. For out number 1, Davis, good contact, but unable to find opening. I don't know what's going on over here. Let's get back. Picture. There we go. There's the Henry Davis. Again, gave it a good ride. Did you know the St. Louis Cardinals have the heaviest body weight per team? Wow, I did not know that. Pardon me, as here's the pitch. That's going to be a breaking ball in the dirt. But he swung on it, strike 1. It's really going to rain soon. Oh, man. Yeah, that is not good. It's actually raining there in Pittsburgh now. Oh, that's going to make it tough. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be outside 1-1. Streaming the basketball game later tonight. Yes, right after this. But right now we're in a rain delay, so that's going to be a tough decision for me. 1-1 count as Marquez delivers. O'Neill sends this left, but that's going to go foul. Yeah, that is not ideal for me. But we will figure it out. I am a trained professional. I'm not. Here is the 1-2. Breaking ball in the dirt, handled well by Firmino. Actually, no, actually went below his, but underneath him. 2-2 counts. Hopefully it's not heavy. Hopefully it's just light showers that passes through quickly. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Cruz. That'll bring up Brandon Lau, who grounded out in the first inning. Cruz almost turned that extra bases. How's it going? Yeah, again, it was not a good read, but he made up for it. I'll give credit where credit is due for sure. Marquez, pardon me, as here is the pitch. That is going to be upstairs, ball 1. Marquez, what the heck was that? Marquez. One to no count to Brandon Lau. Here's the pitch, as that's a swing and a miss. 1-1. I'm not too sure what that is, Carl. Here is the 1-1, as that's a swing and a miss, strike 2. No, it's early, but who are your early season teams so far? As far as, like, for the playoffs? Yeah, like, I don't know. I can't really answer that. You know, again, it's a long season. It's something that I just... For me, again, like, it's equivalent of asking after week 1 in the NFL, like, who's going to the playoffs. Like, you just can't do that. So I'm sorry, I can't give any teams. Here is the 1-2, as that's a chopper that's off his foot. Lau is limping. That is not ideal. 1-2 count again. A little bit of a drizzle there in Pittsburgh, as Lau is still out of the batter's box. He is Lau just taking his time again. Just took a baseball to the foot. Here is the 1-2 as that's going to be hit to right, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Tatis is there looking, throws to second. Lau, though, chilling at first as that is a 2-out single. That'll bring up Ryan Reynolds, who struck out again in the first. Didn't shake her hand. And they had a little shouting match. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Is that the... Yeah, I didn't really know what was really going down or what happened. Reynolds again at the plate. 0 for 1 in this one as Marquez delivers. That is upstairs as it's 1-0. Down goes Cruz, this guy. I think Cruz just doesn't see the spin of the ball on the fielder at the plate. Yeah, I mean, honestly. 1-0 count as Marquez delivers. That is a off-speed pitch outside. 2-0, and Fermin's going to try to, I think, I don't know. Again, I can't tell if it's continuing to rain. Rainbow is out. Maybe trying to delay it here as maybe the pitcher, Marquez, is starting to struggle. I'm not sure if it's... I haven't really... want to say it's raining. Yeah, I guess there's a little bit of a rain. Yeah, it's raining. I mean, trying to maybe delay the game. That might be the expected strategy. Unexpected success so far. Unexpected? Maybe the Marlins. Here's the 2-0 as that's going to be inside, but it's called a strike anyway. 2-1. Yeah, the rain's starting to pick up now. But the Marlins, again, they played the Rockies and the White Sox, so you never really know. I mean, again, the Pirates. You could say the Pirates for sure. 2-1. Here is the pitch. That's going to be hit to right, and that's going to drop in for a base hit off the wall. Tatis handles it, throws it in. Reynolds going to chill at first. Lau at third. As the rain is starting to come down, and you can imagine the Padres, they're definitely going to try to slow it down. Doing the speed rate whips, I don't know. Pham, yeah, Tommy Pham. Yeah, well, he actually became one of the best hitters in baseball when he got the contacts or whatever it was, LASIK. That was really odd. All right, coming to the plate is Rhino Hearn. Again, runners on the corners, 2 outs. Again, the rain's coming down. This might go into a delay, but I imagine the umpire wants to wait until the inning is over. As Marquez delivers, that's right down the middle for a called strike. Oh, man. Contact or something, like he sees the speed and the trajectory, but he can't tell if it's tailing away from him or he's running over. Yeah. 0-1 count. Rain is really pouring. Oh, man. Marquez delivers. That's going to be hit to left, and that is a foul ball. 0-2. A base hit would bring in a run unless the third base coach decides to hold him for whatever reason. 0-2 counts. Marquez kicks and fires. That's in the dirt. Ball gets away, but it's handled well. Very well by Fermin. Fermin keeping this a 0-0 ball game. Marquez has been thrown. That was way in front of the plate. Unbelievable. Good player, but a lot of... yeah, Tommy Pham was something. Google has 0% chance of rain until 10 p.m. Yep. Marlins did look good against the Yankees. Yeah, they hung in there. I don't know. I still think they're pretty bad personally, but yeah, it is. It's early. It's early. Still plenty of season to go. 1-2 count. Marquez delivers. That is down low. 2-2. I really hope this is not a long delay. Took the risk. I'm like, man, quick game. We're going to get a quick game, and I can do the natty. 2-2 counts. Marquez shaking his head. Shaking his head again. He sets. Kicks and deals. O'Hearn sends this to left, and that one is slicing foul. Some of the dark clouds over down. It looks really nice. Yes, it really does. Man, it's a beautiful, beautiful scenery there for sure. 2-2. Marquez kicks and fires. That's going to be ripped to right. That one is foul. Marquez now at 50 pitches. I wonder if he's even going to come back. No, he won't. They might not even delay it at all. Who knows? Hopefully not. Here is the 2-2. Bring him on the dirt. 3-2. Fermin will not throw as Reynolds moves to scoring position. So both runners now in scoring position. Again, this will be very interesting. Fermin really having to work a lot back there. Marquez is abusing the dirt around home plate. Unbelievable. 3-2. Marquez delivers. That's a chopper foul as O'Hearn just keeping it alive. Man. Maybe it's slowing down again. There's now more light. I don't know. It depends on the angle that they show. Now I don't think it's raining. I don't know. I have no idea. The 3-2. Called strike 3. He struck him out. Oh, got him at the knees. We head to the top of the fourth. 0-0 is your score. They're playing the most depressing music right now. What the heck was that all about? Just need a single. Well, we got a donut. We got a K, actually. Didn't get that. 8th pitch of the bat. There was a lot of pitches there. 9 pitches. Dang it. That was tough. Folks, if you haven't done so already, make sure to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. I just realized I have not promoted the channel yet. Obviously, when I call a game, that is essentially the commercial. That is pretty much what I do. But again, a reminder that, hey, you know, if you do like it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. The goal is to get to 7,600 tonight. We are, I think, 28 subscribers away from doing so. I know that's a lot to ask for. Again, hopefully this does well. And then the natty, anything I get is gravy. So again, if you are a Pittsburgh fan, make sure to sub. Again, I'll be calling a lot of the Pirates games. If you're a Padres fan, again, I do a doubleheader, starting doubleheaders this Wednesday. So, again, you never know when I can be calling your game. Of course, I'll be calling the rest of the series. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, I think I've selected Reds, Marlins. I don't think I'm doing another game. I wanted to do the Penguins game, but we might be seeing a movie, my wife and I. So, but I have the thumbnail already ready. So, for Penguins and the New Jersey Devils, I already have that thumbnail ready, just in case. But anyway, yeah, make sure to leave a like and sub. It is free. Again, if you are a football fan, we do a lot of football here. Again, Pittsburgh Steelers, of course. But we also do, again, every NFL team. Every NFL team is covered. We covered everybody last year. We're going to do it again this year. We're back in action as that's going to be a fastball outside. 0-1. Or should I say changeup? 91 on the changeup. Jackson Merrill at the plate. He's 0-for-1 in this one. As Chandler sets, kicks, and fires. That's going to be a chopper to first. And that is handled well by Horowitz as he steps on the bag for out number 1. Tell your friends. That would help. Again, spread the word, folks. You're a Pirates fan? Make sure to let your Pirates friends know that, hey, there's this new Pirates hangout on YouTube. And it's not after the game. It's actually during the game. Anyway, we are now going to see Manny Machado at the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat, as here is the pitch. That's going to be upstairs, 1-0. How's it going, Gonzalez? Appreciate you for tuning in. Gonzalez calling a home run. Going to be doing any Phillies games? Maybe. I don't know. Here is the pitch. That's going to be fouled back as it's 1-1. Gonzalez calling his shot, saying 1-0. Padres going to be leading. I don't know. Whenever I'm on MLB TV, I'm pretty much live. As here is the 1-1, as that's going to be hit to right, and that is going to be a foul ball. Watched last year, couldn't send you a super chat. Oh, yeah. Since I've seen you last 9 months. Oh, good stuff, man. Great stuff. 9 months sober, dude. Dude, that's great. Hold on. Let me put a W in the chat. W's in the chat for Yinzer, man. Here's the 1-2. That is upstairs 2-2. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I'm trying to make this thing special. I really am. So I appreciate the kind words. Congratulations, Yinzer. That's great stuff. So, folks, make sure to put a W for Yinzer in the chat. 2-2 count as Chandler delivers. That is upstairs 3-2. Again, nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. As Chandler still on the mound, just going to chill. Kicks and deals. That's going to be outside, ball 4. Now he was waiting for the pitch clock to go all the way down. I don't know if he was trying to mess up the timing, but regardless, Machado walks. Oh, Greg Brown. Yeah, no, it's Joe Block. And he's all right. He's okay. There are the W's. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. And thank you again. Yeah, trying to make this into something special. Really am. All right, Xander Bogaerts at the plate. He walked in his first appearance. As here is the pitch. That's a breaking ball outside, 1-0. Going to visit old BW. May check it later. Appreciate you, Carl. Thank you very much. Good luck with the White Sox. That is going to be, again, you guys should do well. But good luck. Appreciate you, man. Tell BW I said what's up, I guess. I'm not too sure. As that's going to be in there for a called strike. I know he makes fun of my youth, so I don't know if saying what's up is going to be too youthful. 1-1 counts. 1 man on. As Chandler delivers. That's a chopper, and that one is going foul. 9 seconds without a drink. Is that? Yeah. Why not, Jay? Why not? I'm a big SEC fan. Glad the UCLA championship won. Oh, she's crazy. Yeah. Again, I'm not too sure. I didn't really look into it too much, to be honest. As here's the 1-2, as that's going to be hit to third, and it gets past Gonzalez. As that is a base hit. So Bogaerts gets on via a walk and a hit. And that'll bring up Gavin Sheets, who is 0 for 1. Again, the Padres now with 2 on, with 1 out. Thank you. Thank you. Another W. There we go. W's. Good stuff. Davis going to have a little chat with Chandler. I'm going to have a sip of water. Every now and then my voice will just randomly go out. Because, again, this is actually... it's turning into my real voice, honestly. Off camera, this is kind of how I'm starting to sound. But it's not actually my real voice. I turned it up a little bit for the radio style play-by-play. But yeah, every now and then I'll go out because I need to not drink enough water. Here is the pitch. That is upstairs, 1-0. Davis had to stand up to catch it. 8th Padres. Appreciate you. And thank you, Slowburn. Thank you guys all for the W's. Again, Yinzer definitely deserves it. 1-0 counts. Chandler sets. Looks back at second. As he delivers, that is outside 2-0. Chandler having some issues. Again, at 6 walks in the Reds game, 2 walks so far. Don't want to try to lose anyone else. As here's the 2-0. That is in there for a called strike. Meet them Padres. We're trying. Could be leading, but some unfortunate stuff has happened. Chandler sets. Again, looks back at Machado. As he fires. That is going to be ripped to right, and that one is going to be a foul ball. Good effort by the ball guy. Can't say ball boy because definitely a man. Had a beard and all. At least it's not the Giants where they have some very old people out there. Here's the 2-2 as that's going to be a chopper, and that is going to roll foul. A little tapper is more of the actual term there. Sometimes, like again, covering a Giants game, the ball will just go, it'll take a bad bounce, go into the field, and you'll see the guy take his time trying to get to the ball, and it's like obviously it stops the game. Sometimes the players themselves will help out, which is always nice. You like to see that, but yeah, I don't know if that's the best strategy. Dodgers 2, Blue Jays 1 at the bottom of the second. Gotcha. Appreciate you again, True Raider, for the updates. As Chandler looks back and fires. That's a ground ball. Oh, it's nice play. There's one at second, and he's going to hold the throw. Chandler was not there in time. Would have been a pretty tough play. So that is a fielder's choice. So now there's runners on the corners. Again, a great play by Horwitz. Griffin, I don't know. That would have been really tough if he would have been able to make that happen. Nick Castellanos going to be at the plate. He singled in his first plate appearance. Chandler looks over at first as he eyes Castellanos. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit, and that's going to give the Padres a lead as Reynolds is there to throw it in. And that'll put Castellanos at second, almost tagged out. But he is there. I guess we give him the double. So that's a 2-out RBI double for Nick Castellanos. Center of the game again, batting 188. But is 2 for 2 on the day. Should we ranked above the Reds since we did them twice? I mean, I guess so. I mean, yeah, why not? I don't know. Again, it's not really... To me, again, early season stuff, it's not really that. It's not really a big deal. As Chandler sets, kicks and deals, and is upstairs 1-0. Danny not liking it. Me neither. Alex not like. How's it going, Ronald? Good to see you. Padres leading 1-0 as Chandler sets, kicks and deals, swing and a miss. Strike one. Again, Freddie Fermin at the plate. Struck out in his first appearance. Once again, Chandler sets and fires. That's a swing and a miss. 98 on the fastball. Strike two. Another base hit could potentially score both. Castellanos, I don't know. We'll see if... he's got the speed. Hopefully we don't have to see, actually. As Chandler looks back at second, rocks and fires. That's going to be popped up, and that will become a souvenir. Gotta leave it two stranded. Yeah, no, exactly. Seems lost the strike zone a bit. Yeah, he has. Who's the Pirates pitcher? It is Bubba Chandler. Definitely got the stuff for sure. Here's the 1-2 swing and a miss. He struck him out. 94 on the changeup. Padres leave two stranded, but they do push across a run, so they lead 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. How's it going, Steven? Good to see you. Don't let this team beat you. Yeah, would be a bummer, but that's just baseball. All right, elsewhere we have the Royals leading the Indians 1-1. Reds leading 1-0 over the Marlins in the bottom of the fifth. The Nationals 2, Cardinals nothing. Red Sox leading the Brewers 1-0. Dodgers lead 2-1 over the Blue Jays, and of course zeros elsewhere. And the Rays 6, Cubs 4. Pirates need to get the bats going. They do. They do. Owen Benjamin. Not Owen. Owen Benjamin. Not following Tim. Good pitching. Yeah, I mean, honestly, kind of expected a low-scoring game. You know, with the temperature. Owen Ben, I'm trying to think. Will he pitch the 5th? I think so. I'd imagine so. Appreciate you, Jay, for tuning in. Too bad it's not like, yeah, no. I know, but what can you do, right? All we can do is watch the third base coach throw. Jeez. Dodgers. Is Chandler coming out? Like I said, Jay, I mean, well, right now he's going to sit, so he's definitely not going to come out right now, but we'll see what happens in the next inning. Is it true we actually do well against the Dodgers? Yeah, I mean, in the past few years we actually have. What has Connor Griffin done so far? He has grounded out. He is not due up this inning. This is Marcell Ozuna, Nick Gonzalez, and Spencer Horwitz. Those guys are coming up. Griffin is slated to be 4th. Marcell Ozuna, again, he's 0 for 1 in this one. I imagine Marquez is still out there on the mound. It says Marquez, but that has been wrong before. Why is there a hockey and a cricket but no baseball, Matt? Who the heck is tweeting about cricket or field? Honestly, that's a good question. I have no idea. I don't know. That is a little odd. Marquez on the mound to face the Pirates in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be outside, but it's called a strike. Ozuna's going to go ahead and challenge. Yeah, I didn't think that was a good call at all. So Ozuna should win this one. He should. And that is definitely way outside. Yeah, that wasn't even close. Well, 2 inches, but looks worse whenever you zoom in and all that. Anyway, 1-0 count here to Ozuna. Probably the best thing he's done as a Pirate. As Marquez delivers, that's going to be outside. We'll see if he... Ozuna looking back. That was pretty good. 2-0 count here to Ozuna. It's like, are you going to call that again, huh? Pretty much same spot. Here's the 2-0s. That's going to be chopped off his back. I don't even know how he did that. Now it's 2-1. That is shocking. There's no baseball bat, really. Check. Type in bat. Yeah, no, that is on. That is a little weird. 2-1 counts to Marcell Ozuna. Here's the pitch, as that's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Some challenges and wins. Yep. 2-2 counts. Marquez looking to finish off Ozuna, as here is the 2-2. That's going to be popped up. Let's see, Sheets might have a play, and he does make a play. Oh, my goodness. So he fouls out there, or pops it up. Thought it was going to get out of play, but no, it just stayed in. Didn't touch any netting, surprisingly. That'll bring up Nick Gonzalez, who is 1 for 1 for this one. As here is the pitch. Showing bunt, pulls back. That is in there for a call strike. Gonzalez thought about it, but does not. You're going to end the stream early and cover UConn, or wait till this game is over? Yes, going to do that part. Not going to end the stream early. So sorry, Ian. Yeah, but I mean, I'm thinking it might start honestly late. But we'll see. We'll see if the gamble pays off. Here's the 0-1, as that's going to be hit to right. That is going to go foul. But yeah, worst case scenario, I can cover the second half. But ideally, it'll probably be, missing 5 to 10 minutes of action. But I just imagine, again, the ending will be pretty good. I think it'll be a good game tonight. I really do. We're destined for a good game. We really are. Because we just haven't really had one. 0-2 to Nick Gonzalez. as Marquez delivers. That is high and in, and it's 1-2. Seeing the Pittsburgh games, you're not getting MLB TV. Okay, well, hey, that's what I'm doing. Here's the 1-2, as that's going to be inside 2-2. Let's see. No, I mean, don't worry about it, Yinzer. I appreciate it, though. That is a little, I don't know. Marquez delivers the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, breaking ball in the dirt. So Gonzalez goes back to the dugouts. And again, the Pirates not looking ideal, as that'll bring up Spencer Horwitz, who is 1 for 1 in this one. Currently watching Red Sox Brewers, but hopefully see you. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I'll definitely be streaming that game, so I'll do my part, I promise. Appreciate you again, as that's going to be fouled back, actually off the catcher. 0-1. But yeah, good luck again. Should be a good one. I really do think we are destined for one. Got my lineups all ready. I don't know if that'll mess up. Got my lineups ready for the Michigan-UConn game. It's a swing at least. 0-1 count for me, getting a little bit extra time. Again, he actually took it off the face. That is not ideal. What also is not ideal is the score. Again, 1-0. Padres leading over the Pirates. Let's go, Pirates. Appreciate you, Draven, for tuning in. As here's the 0-1. That is outside 1-1. The bats are going cold again. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna, again, a cold night, but obviously, I don't know. I feel like that momentum killer of that decision is that's a big swing and a miss, strike 2. And the third base coach, don't know what he was doing, holding up the runner. That's a killer. That's going to be sent to left, and that is going foul. And Draven, it's been a rough one. Again, the third base coach stopped a run from happening. That is how this game went. Here's the 1-2, as that's a ground ball, and that's down the left field line. Horwitz will have to stay at first, throws into second. Horwitz going to run back to first again. Horwitz not fast at all. He is not fast. But a 2-out single gives the Pirates at least a little bit of hope here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Connor Griffin, who is 0 for 1. Who do you have to win? Talking about this game? I mean, I picked the Pirates, but you never know. Much subs during the NFL season? Yes. No, the NFL season was really where the channel grew the most. That's in there for a called strike. Yeah, no, football is where the channel's at its best. Again, if you're a football fan, folks, make sure, again, to sub to the channel. Of course, if you're a baseball fan, even better. You get more baseball and football here. Here's the 0-1, as that's going to be upstairs, 1-1. Can you show the game? Right there. That's the closest you get. Appreciate you, JJ, for tuning in. I'm sure I'll get that question, though, in the basketball game for sure. That is like a guarantee. 1-1 count. Marquez delivers as that's got broken bat, but it's right to the shortstop, Bogarts, for out number 3. We head to the top of the 5th. The Padres lead 1-0 over the Pirates. Again, appreciate you, JJ. Folks, again, if you like baseball, if you're a baseball fan, make sure to check out Play-by-Play with JJ. He covers the Phillies. And, of course, he's bouncing around Major League Baseball as well. So make sure to check him out. He also does, again, a lot of Philadelphia sports. So, again, if you are a fan of, the Eagles, if you're a Pirates fan, Eagles fan, or, whatever it is, Flyers. Actually, I don't know. I don't think you've done the Flyers, but you may in the future. But Sixers, Eagles, Phillies, make sure to check out Play-by-Play with JJ. Don't expect UConn to be out of sort. No, they will be focused for sure. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So anyone likes, thank you very much, Miss Dame. Appreciate it. Again, thank you, Burley. Appreciate it very much. Which team has surprised the most this season, good or bad? I mean, Again, it's early, but, you know, I mean, outside of the Pirates, maybe the Marlins, but again, they haven't really played anybody. But then as far as bad, I don't know. I don't know if there's really anyone playing terribly that I would have expected. I mean, Padres are 2-5, but 7580, thank you very much. Can you play the game? Automatic. Yeah, this guy. Can you play the game? I cannot. I'm not that good. Lots of broken bats. Yep. Basketball game, Michigan. Championship game starts, I think, in about an hour or so. How's it going, Kevin? Appreciate you, man. I want to stop by for just a bit. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. You're in Eastern time? Well, then 9 o'clock. Our broken bats scored on a I don't know. I just did a fly out there because it didn't hit the ground. Yeah, I should have said broken bat, little flare to short. That's what I should have said, but I'm not really a good broadcaster. You guys say I'm good. I'm not. That's going to be outside ball 1 as we're back underway here in the top of the 5th. Jake Cronenworth is 1 for 1 in this one. Again, good to see you, Kevin. Member of the Jaguar Gator subscriber base, just like me. Big fan, as that one's going to miss 2-0 to Cronenworth. Yeah, 850. Yeah. 2-0 counts. Chandler begins the windup, and here's the pitch. That's going on the outside corner, but doesn't get the call as it's 3-0. Go Pirates. Rob, another member of the Jaguar Gator subscriber base. There we go. Look at that. JG9 representing well. As here is the 3-0 right down the middle for a called strike. Did miss that one. Good to see you, Russell. Appreciate tuning in. So Russell can confirm I am working on getting a P.O. box. So in the near future, Russell, it's going to happen. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be inside ball 4. So again, his command is having some issues, as that is now the 3rd walk, which again doesn't sound like too much. Of course, we're just starting the 5th, but again, last week had 6 walks. Definitely one of the keys to the game that I wanted to see him cut down on, and I guess he has, but he has had some trouble at times locating the strike zone, as looks like Kelly's on the phone, and in steps in Laureano. Here's the pitch. That's right down the middle for a called strike. Laureano's 0 for 2, including a strikeout. You know the Sports Sphere if you don't look him up. I've heard of him. I know he's like apparently an OG play-by-play guy. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be fouled back 0-2. But I've never seen him stream. I don't know anything about him. Let's see. I'm a New Englander and Red Sox Pats fan. I'm going to sub because you really appreciate you, man. Burley, again, it's a channel for everybody. It really is. But I appreciate it. And we have some Patriots fans. Again, Yin was just in a few moments ago. He's a big Patriot fan. Oh, pickoff attempt, and he is safe. That was pretty close. Good move by Chandler. Going to show the replay here. Yeah, just got back in. Think he'll be pulled soon? Yeah, I do. 0-2 counts. As Chandler sets and delivers. That's going to be hit to right, and that one is slicing foul. Sports Sphere is mostly going to be... Oh, I didn't know that. That's probably why I haven't really seen him much, because I do like, at times, not so much with baseball, but, you know, NFL, I'm always looking like, hey, who's doing what? Here's the 0-2, as that's a ground ball to short. Diving, it's up by Griffin. Throws to second. There's one. Throw to first, not in time. But a good dive by Griffin gets an out. So we'll do the fielder's choice there. That'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr., who's 0 for 2 in this one. Cards Pirates mid-May. Nice. Entering for March Madness championship game. Just wondering, what is your score prediction? Ooh, Michigan... 83, UConn 78. I think it's close throughout. Chandler pickoff attempt, but Laureano is back safe and sound. Laureano is flirting with danger. Flirting with danger over there. Here's the pitch. That is inside. Almost hit him. It's going to back off Tatis. Russell's got UConn. Yeah, let me know. Again, if there's anyone interested in the March Madness tournament, let me know down below. Who do you got winning? Who do you got winning? You got Michigan or UConn? Again, I'll be covering the game right after this. So again, if you can't locate the game, I can be the voice of this of the game for you. I know I'll be late to the party, so I don't expect a large turnout. But regardless, we'll be covering it. That's going to be in there for a called strike 1-1. Michigan 71, UConn 64. You got a low-scoring game. Michigan can put up points, man. They are really good. 1-1 to Tatis. Again, one out, one man on at first. Here's the pitch. That's going to be inside. 2-1, 92 on the changeup. Chandler sets and fires. Breaking ball down below. Checked his swing. He did not. Chandler wants to ask for time. That's interesting. Let's see if he went. He did not. Good hold up. Looks like Tatis asked for time. Now we're back in action again. 3-1 count. Runner on first, one out here in the top of the fifth. Again, the Padres leading 1-0. As Chandler delivers. That is outside, ball four. He walked another batter. And again, we may, I don't know, Kelly's checking on the progress. It's like, hey, let's see what we're doing over there in the bullpen. Is he ready? He is not. Davis going to have a little chat with Chandler. As Merrill coming to the plate, he is 0 for 2. Yaxel playing? I think he is. If I had to guess, I think so. I'm going to say Michigan. They have been pretty dominant all year. Yeah, they're great. Going to go Michigan Wolverines. Got you, Miss Tammy. Should be a good one. Chandler, by the way, 82 pitches. And again, you know, if Jared Jones comes back, who he would replace? As here's the pitch. That's going to be sent to left center, but Reynolds on the run can't make the catch as it goes over the wall for a ground rule double, and that's going to bring in a run. He stumbled toward the ball. I don't know really what happened. Oh, man, and the Padres now lead 2-0. And landed at the warning track. Oh, that is brutal. So now that's runners on second and third. That'll bring up Manny Machado. I mean, he did leave his feet. Reynolds gave an effort there, but again, I guess thought that he... I don't know. Don't really know what happened there. They're saying the wind is carrying out, so that's how it goes. I guess it's carrying out towards that side. But Chandler will make his exit. So we'll see a pitching change here in Pittsburgh. Thought Iowa State was going to win all, but they disappointed. Yeah, 82. That's not ideal, but he's done. So we'll see a new pitcher. So again, you know, Chandler, obviously I think he's really good, but I don't know. Again, we'll see how it goes. We still got plenty of season to go. If Jared Jones comes back, maybe. You know, maybe he's replacing Chandler. Chandler goes to the bullpen. You know, he'll be the long reliever, which would be cool. Just gets the bullpen stronger. Missed catch by 3 inches. Yep. That run that was left really changed the complexity of this game. Yeah, it really did. It really killed the momentum. Wanted to confirm that Yaxel Lenneberg is off the injury report and would be playing tonight. I figured he would. I mean, if he finished out the game, which obviously could have been adrenaline, right? But yeah, I felt like he was. I felt like, you know, he was going to play tonight. No, we were losing this game, Doc. I mean, it happens. It's baseball, man. It's baseball. It's how it goes. I mean, the Padres, they're 4-5, but they're really good. They are a really good team. Definitely should not have taken them lightly. I doubt the Pirates did. There's no way they did. And again, they're a team that will definitely be competing for the wild card. Dare I say, again, even the division, obviously the Dodgers are really good, but again, the Dodgers last year only won, I think, 94 games, 92 games, or something like that. So you never know. Looks like Johan Ramirez is going to be on the mound for the Pirates, ERA of a 1.80. Again, runners on second and third with just one out. So, again, it's looking like maybe another run will cross for the visiting Padres. Tatis at third, Merrill at second, Machado at the plate as Ramirez sets and fires. That's going to be sent to right, and that one is going to go foul. Just one run, but the pitching with the lead. Oh, no, I mean, again, I completely agree. I mean, momentum is a big thing. That is just, you know, it impacts games. That was a killer. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be a tapper right back. Oh, Ramirez could handle it. Horowitz throws to Ramirez, who steps on the bag for round number 3. They do allow a run. So I guess that is that'll be an RBI there for Machado. That'll bring up Xander Bogaerts again, a runner on third. He is 1 for 1, including a walk. Pirates not down this game. They are. They're down by a field goal now. Pitchers have been plunking the Dodgers this season. Really, I have yet to really watch much of. I have yet to watch a Dodgers game, actually. I need to, but I mean, eventually I will. As Ramirez sets, kicks and deals. That is going to be in there for a called strike. Look, you're rooting for the Pirates because the Red Sox are pathetic. You're really good at this no cap. Appreciate you, Burley. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, man. W's in the chat for Burley. Again, donations do go towards something, towards picking a game. Unfortunately, I don't have it up at the moment. Still trying to redo my layout, as here's the 0-1, as that's going to be scooped to center, where Cruz is under it and makes the catch for route number 3. So a fly out there for Bogaerts. Again, they strand a runner at third, but the Padres push across 2 as they lead by a field goal as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Again, appreciate you, Burley. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully, in the near future, I got the whole thing working. So for the you make the call. That is awesome. Again, W's in the chat for Burley. Appreciate you, Burley. Thank you very much for your support of the channel. I appreciate, again, the kind words. I try. Dodgers 4, Blue Jays 1. 3-0. I'm telling you, it happens. Or if the press after the game, they better ask the question, like, what was the deal there? Don't understand, but that's just the way it goes. Royals 2, Indians 1 in the bottom of the 7th. Reds 1, Marlins nothing in the top of the 7th. Nationals leading 2-1 over the Cardinals in the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox leading the Brewers 3-1, but the Brewers have bases loaded with just 1 out. Interesting. Dodgers again leading 4-1, as Raider said just a few moments ago. Tigers and the Twins 0-0. Orioles, White Sox 0-0, and the Nationals, Mariners, Rangers 0-0. No, well, I don't know where Nationals came from. Anyway, and of course the Rays defeated the Cubs 6-4 earlier today. All right, fact or fiction? Angels retaliate against the Mariners in the next series by hitting Raleigh in the ribs. Fact. I don't know about the ribs, but I think just hitting Raleigh. If you stop at Raleigh, I'm saying fact. 100%. 100% happening. Which I hear he's on I don't know, he's struggling, so maybe not. Maybe they hit somebody else. Maybe they hit Rodriguez or Rosarena or somebody. But yeah, totally. I see them retaliating. I would agree with that, Rob. All right, we're back in action here. Henry Davis at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. As we're back in action here at the bottom of the 5th again, Marquez entered today. Again, he had a disastrous first start of his ERA was a 12, whip of a 3. As that's going to be outside 1-1. But, again, a little bit of digging revealed that he is 6-1 against the Pirates in his career, an ERA of a 1.89. As here's the 1-1. That's a chopper foul. We can only assume that number has indeed went down. I don't know how far down, but it is definitely going down. 1-2 count to Davis. As here's the pitch. That's going to be scooped to left, and that one's going to go foul. 9-1-2 due up for the Pirates. Davis, Cruz, and Lau. So again, if they can get it going, as Marquez has shut down the Pirates. Here's the 1-2. Oh, high and it almost took his head off. Davis took the helmet off himself. No, he did not, actually. It just came off. Here's the 2-2, as that's going to be a breaking ball in the dirt. 3-2. Kind of missed the beginning of that pitch. Yeah, it's the Sportsnet pit. They just don't have good coverage. They really struggle. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be popped up, and that will get out of play and become a souvenir. Again, folks, if you haven't done so already, make sure again to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Helps out the channel a lot as we're making our play to 7,600 subscribers. It'll be great to do it tonight. Apparently, we are less than 20 away, so thank you very much for subscribing again. It is free. Here's the 3-2 as Davis skies this one to shallow left. Bogart's on the run. Now looks like Laureano's calling him off and makes the catch. A lot of stuff happening there for out number 1. Summing up to the plate is O'Neal Cruz. He is 0 for 2 in this one. Had a little bit of problem with the rain earlier, but it was not enough to result in a delay, which was best case scenario for me. Really thankful for that. Again, Cruz 0 for 2, looking to get something going here for the Pirates. As here's the pitch, that's going to be inside, ball 1. OPS has officially dipped below 1,000. Here is the 1-0, as that's going to be down low 2-0. Pirates better get going soon. Yep. Next game is, well, actually right after this. The next Pirates game is tomorrow. Again, I'll be on for the rest of the Pirates series. Should be on for the rest of this week for the Pirates. I expect to be. Here's the 2-0, as that's going to be yanked to first. Gets past the diving first baseman. Cruz may think too, and he's going to slow it down. Tatis dropped the ball, but just the fear of that right arm will keep him at first, and that is honestly a wise decision. Tatis has a cannon. Regardless, a 1-out single for the Pirates. Again, got to get something going. It's only the 5th, but again, you know, it has been not so great tonight. Again, talking about this offense that has averaged 5 runs a game, good for 7th in the MLB. Tonight, 0. Brandon Lau coming to the plate. He is 1 for 2 in this one. Need a missile. We did not get a missile, but we will take the liner. Cruz having a chat with the first base umpire. I guess there's a little bit of a delay. Not too sure what's happening. Looks like we have a meeting of the minds as the Padres infield is coming together to have a little chat. I have a feeling they may be warming up somebody in the pen. Cruz now talking to Tatis. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm not sure, again, I'm not really familiar with the Padres. I don't know if there's a Padres creator or not, but again, I do thank you guys very much for letting me call the game for you guys. So I do appreciate it. So I know, again, life is busy, so I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day. As we got to pick off a temp, but he's back in safe and sound. Taking time out of your day to listen. I do appreciate it very much. Again, Brandon Lau at the plate. He is 1 for 2. O'Neal taking his lead. As there's the pitch. That is outside. Ball 1. Time for some runs. Better late than never. Again, 3-0. Padres leading over the Pirates. As Marquez delivers, that is going to be outside as well. 2-0 for me saying it's good. You're doing good. Just let him know that you're doing good. Ron Marinaccio is warming up in the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio, interesting. 2-0 count to Lau. Here's the pitch. That's a big swing and a big miss. Strike one. Do you like grilled cheese? That is a random question. Yeah. I don't hate grilled cheese. I think it's good. Solid. It's all right. 2-1 to Lau. As Marquez delivers. That's a swing and a miss. Throw to second, and it goes into the outfield. Cruz is going to take off to third. So Cruz on the run. Heads to third as we have a Pirate fan hoisting the cone. So good stuff. 2-2 count now to Lau as Cruz is in scoring position. Skeen's pitching for you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm not cheering for the same team, but it's still good broadcast. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Dot. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yeah, again, you won't really hear much trash talk from me. Now when it's the Steelers playing, we might, I don't know, we'll see. Here's the 2-2, as that's going to be popped up. And that looks like it'll be handled by Machado, who makes the catch. Round number 2. Appreciate you, Dots. You don't get a broadcast. You don't get a broadcast than this. Did you want to say worse? You won't admit it, but it's the truth. What happened there, Doc? What do you mean, what happened there? Man, he just popped it up. Brian Reynolds at the plates. He is 1 for 2 in this one as Marquez sets, kicks, and fires. That is going to be upstairs, 1-0. Again, singled in his last at-bat in the 3rd inning. Struck out in the 1st. Looking to bring in Cruz as Reynolds awaits the 1-0. And that's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. Marquez, by the way, he is at 89 pitches. So he is probably done after this inning. Or, of course, they keep it going. Then he's definitely going to be yanked. 1-1 counts. Marquez sets, kicks, and deals. As that's going to be fouled back 1-2. What happened to the former Pirate pitcher Joe Musgrove? I think he got hurt, if I recall, and he hasn't recovered, or he's still recovering. I'm not too sure. Dot maybe again can fill us in there if you'd like to. Again, no pressure, Dot. I mean, again, you don't have to do nothing. You're just chilling. Neil Cruz halfway in between. That's going to be way inside 2-2. Neil Cruz was halfway between third and home. How did Cruz get to third? So a bad throw. For me, decided to play catch with the center fielder Merrill. And that resulted in Cruz rounding second and going to third on the steal. That was not ideal for me. Not a lot of stuff going his way, as that's going to be sent to left. Reynolds, though, sends it right to Laureano, who makes the catch for round number 3. All right, Pirates leave Cruz 90 feet away as we head to the top of the 6th. The Padres lead 5-0. Got hurt in spring. Did he really? Oh, wow. So I know he was making his, he was out for a little bit. And then I guess he got hurt again. That's a bummer. He's really good. I think he is anyway. Sixers, Spurs, 11-11. Musgrove always gets hurt. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. He's pretty good. Go ahead and get that back. And thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure again to leave a like and of course subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play. Again, we're closing in on 100 likes. So again, if you can leave a like, helps out future baseball streams, pushes it out further as I again compete with the rest of baseball YouTube to try to grow this channel even more. So thank you very much. And again, subscribing is free, says so right up there. Think of it more as a follow, not an actual subscription. $0, 0 cents, no tax, no nothing, no shipping and handling. That's just how I am. Royals 2, Indians 1 at the top of the 8th. Reds leading 1-0 over the Marlins in the bottom of the 7th. Cardinals leading 3-2 over the Nationals in the top of the 6th. The Brewers leading 4-3 over the Red Sox in the bottom of the fourth. The Dodgers leading 5-1 over the Blue Jays as they enter the bottom of the fourth. Orioles 0, White Sox 0. Same thing with the Tigers and the Twins. Mariners leading 1-0 over the Rangers. And, of course, final score earlier, Rays 6, Cubs 4. That one went final, I think, about an hour or so before this game or something like that. 8K soon. Yeah, no, again, we're just going. We're moving up. The goal is 10,000 by the NFL kickoff. And, of course, after that, that's when the fun begins. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. And then it's the road to 25K to the Super Bowl. We're going to make it happen. We are going to make it happen. Gavin Sheets at the plate. He's 0 for 2 in this one. Ramirez still on the mound for the Pirates as my camera is messed up for some reason. That's going to be inside. Okay, now it's not. 1-0-1. You just complain, it fixes itself. Look at that. So good. You're nervous. I'm nervous too. But you're probably nervous about the Brewers. 1-1 count. Ramirez sets and fires as that's going to be, well, I thought it was in there, but not quite apparently, as that is a ball. 2-1. Silver play button. Ha! Oh, yeah. Very funny. Slap that tariff down. Now, no tariffs. No tariffs. Even if you're outside the country, it is free as well, as that's going to be yanked foul. And it's 2-2. This is a channel for everybody. Free as can be. Appreciate you, DJ, for tuning in. Come on, Pirates. Yeah, it's not looking good. 2-2 counts. Pirates don't give up any more points. I don't know. They need to score. It doesn't matter. They don't score. As Ramirez delivers. That's going to be poked and fouled. And we'll stay again at 2-2. Yes, you are. Yeah. Yep. Pirates not looking good. No way to get another of this guy. BRB will be here as that's going to be hit to second. No, what a play by Lau. What a play as he throws to first for out number 1. Nice sliding grab for out number 1. And, of course, you know they're going to show the replay after that. That'll bring up Nick Castellanos, the former Philly, who was 2 for 2 in this one, including an RBI double as well. Ramirez sets and delivers. That is going to be inside. 1-0. Again, nobody on here in the top of the 6. 1 out. Padres leading 3-0. They're up by a field goal. As here is the 1-0. That's going to be a check swing, but it's in there anyway for a called strike. Castellanos didn't like the call. I can kind of see his argument there. I don't know. I like to see it on the screen over here. 1-1 counts. Castellanos sees the pitch go inside. 2-1. 2-1 counts. Pepperoni rolls to feed visitors to the... yeah, that should be fun. And I'll be covering the NFL Draft Day 1 with it, with Rising Rhino. It should be a really fun stream. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be upstairs. 3-1. Ramirez going sweeper, sweeper, sweeper here, and not connecting. Castellanos entered the game with an OPS of 45. Now he's at 705. Again, due to the single and double. Ramirez comes to a stop. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. 3-2. We're not losing this. I don't know. Running out of time. What's your real name? You look like a Caleb. I am definitely not a Caleb. No disrespect to Calebs. We got Calebs on here. We got a bunch of Calebs. Bunch of Calebs on the channel, but I am not a Caleb. 3-2 counts. Ramirez rocks and fires. That's a ground ball to short. Griffin with it and throws to first for out number 2. That'll bring up Freddie Fermin, who has struck out both times in this one. I'm not going to lose because we're going to... Wait, I'm going to lose you soon because we're going to the bad year. Oh, well, it's okay, Michael. Appreciate you. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Yeah, I totally understand. I got a lot of dead zones around here. Like I said, I'm in the middle of nowhere, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. Again, former Pennsylvanian here. I mentioned that almost probably once a broadcast at this point. But now living in Nowhere, Texas. The middle of nowhere. 0-1 counts. As Ramirez sets, rocks, and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 84 miles per hour on the sweeper. Something positive. Would be nice to see a nice change of pace for the Pirates tonight. Here's the 0-2 as that's going to be hit to left, and that is going to stay fair. And Reynolds is there to, well, for me, it's going to keep on going. Reynolds couldn't quite get there. Again, it kind of stayed. It bounced, took an awkward bounce away from Reynolds. So Fermin with a 2-out double keeps the inning alive. That'll bring up Jake Cronenworth, who was 1 for 1 with a walk. That is tough. That is tough indeed. Padres with another runner in scoring position. Ramirez looks back at second as he comes to us. That looks back again. Looks back again. And delivers. That is way upstairs, 1-0. I think he's a little worried about Fermin. Just a guess. Cronenworth with an OPS below 400. Not a good start to the season. Here is the 1-0 as that's going to be a tapper and that's going foul. Checked his swing. Made contact with it anyway. Y'all don't have speed limits. How can you be in the middle of nowhere? I mean, we do drive pretty fast over here. We do. I do. I don't go as crazy as many of my fellow Texans, but yes, I do. 75 that's just a suggestion. As that is going to be outside 2-1. Admitted to breaking the law on stream. That's good, delay. Good stuff. Hopefully taxes are less for you. I mean, yeah, kind of, income. I mean, there's no income tax. Here's the 2-1 as that's going to be yanked to right. That one is going to be off the wall as O'Hearn gets there. Fermin crosses home. 4-0 Padres as that is a 2-out RBI double. Man, oh man, back-to-back doubles for Fermin and Cronenworth. Doing some damage at the bottom of the lineup. Yeah, I know, Ricky, it's tough. It is tough, but the Padres looking a lot tougher than the Pirates tonight. As here is Ramon Laureano. He is 0 for 3 in this one. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. Ramirez thought about the ABS there, but I elected to not do that. Here comes the pile on. I hope not. 1-0 count. Ramirez shaking off all the signs in the world. As he looks back and delivers. That's going to be fouled off, I believe, Davis. Davis saying he's fine. Taking it like a champ. Pirates just have not shown up tonight again. Potentially a run earlier, most likely would have, but obviously again a disastrous call by the third base coach. Here's the 1-1 as that's going to be popped up and Davis watches as it goes foul. How are you doing this, Brad? I mean, Alex, I take it you're new to baseball because, it's just the way it goes, I mean, the best teams in baseball will lose 60 games a year. 65, 70 games a year. It's just the way it goes. You're not going to win every single one. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch as that's going to be sent to center. Shallow center. On the run is Lau, who makes a sliding catch. Lau with some nice plays at second, as he's able to contain it to 4-0. That drops, I think it's 5-0, and the inning continues. But yeah, like it's just the way it goes. Some nights you're good. Some nights you have everything connects, everything works. And some nights it's just the way it goes. Let's see. Actually, yeah, it's not the end of the inning. Let's see. 160 listeners and 90 likes. Nice. We're in there, man. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, appreciate you again, Dot, for tuning in. Yeah, looking pretty good for the Padres. Not so much for the Pirates tonight. Nice catch. Yeah, no, it was a very nice catch. Make sure, again, folks, before you go tonight to leave a like and, of course, sub to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. Again, I'll be back tomorrow night, again, covering the Pirates and the Padres. So make sure, again, to come back if you can't watch the game or listen to the game. I got you covered. Or even if you can watch or listen, feel free, again, to hang out. Feel free to hang out and talk baseball with the chat or with the Lay. Again, I'm more of a football guy, but, you know, I do know a little bit about baseball. I can talk about it, of course. Yeah, it was a nice catch. Expecting a blowout against us, really? Yeah, again, I was expecting a very good series, so we'll see. Right now, the Pirates not looking so good. Get that out right there, yep. We need to get something going. O'Hearn, Ozuna, and Gonzalez going to be due up for the Pirates. Again, I don't know why Ozuna's batting 5th. He just needs to, if he's batting, he needs to be batting 8th or 9th. I mean, I don't know why he's, like, I'm cool if he's batting 8th and then we have a fast guy, you know, speedster behind him. But I don't see why he's batting that high up. Truly give up? Oh, I completely agree. Still have plenty of time, but they got to get something going. And some nights you're good, some nights you're bad. But I mean, the Padres expecting us to win. Well, I mean, it's two. Yeah, and you get three games. So you lose this one, you get 2 more chances to take the series. Detroit made $214 million for hosting draft. Will Pittsburgh do better? I don't know. Yeah, I would know. I don't live up there. I don't know the economics of all that. As that's going to be in there for a called strike. Marinaccio on the mound for the Padres. Marquez again doing a good job shutting down the Pirates. Ryan O'Hearn again 0 for 1 with the walk. As Marinaccio sets, kicks and deals. That's going to be sent to left. And O'Hearn giving a good ride, but on the run. Oh, off the glove of Laureano. Couldn't make the catch. And O'Hearn's going to jog into second. Albeit, that was a really nice throw from Laureano. As O'Hearn hoists the cone for a double. Would that be an error? It was right off the glove. I don't know. I don't know how that went. Right. I want to give it a double, but wouldn't be surprised if they don't give that a double. That was a good effort by Laureano. Again, he's not really fast. You got to give him a lot of credit for that. So O'Hearn again at second, nobody out. Ozuna at the plate. See what he can get going here. Marinaccio looking back as he delivers. That's going to be way outside. 1-0. 3 or 4 games. Yeah, it's 3 games. Yeah, MLB Network. Nice. Can that give some momentum? Hopefully, Ozuna McCutcheon. Pirates. Yeah, I know. It's looking like a terrible single error. Gotcha, Russell. Here's the 1-0. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did not. 2-0. Again, 2-0 to Ozuna is batting .069 right now. So they're showing the stats now for the players. And again, off to a terrible start. Here's the pitch. That is going to be outside, but it's called a strike. Ozuna's going to go ahead and challenge, and I think he's going to win it. Because that is definitely way off the plate. What is this guy doing? This guy doesn't like Ozuna. Yeah. That one's over the white chalk. So now it's 3-0. Center lineup, best hitter and worst hitter right now. Yep. Sounds like an error, not a double. Yeah. 3-0 counts. Marinaccio kicks and deals. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Pirates have the best pitching staff and team that I think right now in the field, so I thought we were... Oh, I got you. Oh, yeah. I mean, the Pirates have been playing pretty well, but obviously their offense were not... They were not showing up tonight, but maybe they are. Maybe late in this one. We'll see. Here's the 3-1. Ozuna ground ball to shorts. As Bogarts throws to first for out number 1, as Ozuna's struggles will continue, and he's getting booed. Nick Gonzalez at the plate. He is 1 for 2 in this one. 0.69. Yeah, well, now it's lower. There we go for Ozuna so far. Come on up. Ozuna doesn't need any help. He can strike out all by himself. Yeah. Gonzalez again, 5 RBIs on the season, as that's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Fooled him with the changeup as he was way out in front. And Gonzalez, yeah, he's tied for 3rd on the team in RBIs. O'Hearn taking his lead. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Fooled him with the changeup again. We could all bat 0.69 in MLB. I mean, you might be right. That is worse than pitchers. Again, pitchers were batting in the hundreds. Some of them low 200s. Put Paul Skeens up to... I mean, Paul Skeens, put him at DH. Let's see what he can do. He can hit in college. I'm sure he can bat better than 0.69. Here's the 0-2, as that's going to be down low 1 and 2. As soon as it's a bad pickup, it's looking like it was a terrible pickup. That is looking like potentially one of the worst signings in Pirates history. I'm not over-exaggerating, too, as I think it was like $10 million. I mean, that's a lot of money that we're just throwing out for the Pirates anyway. 1-2 counts. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be sent to right, as it's right to Tatis. Makes the catch, throws it in. O'Hearn does tag up, as he's now at 3rd. That'll bring up Spencer Horwitz, who was 2 for 2 in this one. So he's had a nice night. Couple of singles. DH is your worst hitter. I know, exactly. Skeen's coming back soon. I mean, he'll be back tomorrow. He'll be pitching tomorrow. Game 11. 11 on the season. Marinaccio sets as he looks over at O'Hearn as he delivers. That's going to be outside ball 1. Yes, my voice cracked. It happens. You gonna make Ozuna bunt? Okay. Not wrong. I don't think you'd be wrong with that. I mean, shouldn't really be playing at the moment. 0-1 count. Marinaccio sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be outside 1-1. Call you old-fashioned, but I miss the old day. Rennell had pitchers bat. Me too. I genuinely do. It was pretty neat. I mean, it was so cool when they would get a hit too. It always seemed like at the most inopportune times for the opposing team. Here's the 1-1. That is going to be outside 2-1. No, I completely agree. I'd love to see pitchers bat again. That was fun. O'Hearn taking his lead as Marinaccio sets and delivers. Horwitz sends this to center as Merrill is there to make the catch for out number 3. All right, we head to the top of the 7th. The Padres still leading 4-0. High 40s, low 20s temps tomorrow in Pittsburgh. Man, so another, again, cold day. Live streaming the Pirates the rest of the week? Yes. I don't think I'll be missing a Pirates game for a while, to be honest with you. Unless, like, we have internet out or electricity goes out or something happens. I already made the streams for the rest of the week. You just can't see them. They're unlisted because I don't want to blow up your feed. But yeah, I'm on for sure till this Sunday. Royals leading the Indians 4-2 in the top of the 9th. Reds 2, Marlins nothing in the bottom of the 8th. The Cardinals, Nationals 3-3. Dodgers 6, Blue Jays 1 in the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox leading the Brewers 5-4 in the top of the 5th. Twins leading 3-0 over the Tigers in the top of the 4th. Orioles leading the White Sox 1-0. Mariners 1, Rangers 1, and the Rays 6, Cubs 4. That one was final. AL teams versus NL, they had to strategize because the pitchers had to hit you. Yep. No, those were fun. Folks, again, make sure to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Again, it is free to do so. And, of course, again, if you're an NFL fan, make sure to sub as well. That is where the channel's at its best. And again, 6,000 of my subscribers came from September to February. And, yeah, again, that's where the success of the channel is. Looking forward to a very successful football season. But, of course, while we wait, we got plenty of baseball. Do you think this is Don Kelly trying to get Ozuna going, or Ben Charrington, Bob Nutting, and forcing him to be played because of the investment? I think it's the latter. 100% the latter. I think so. I mean, you pay that much money, you definitely expect production. I mean, I do. It'll be cold there in Pitt tomorrow. Yep. If you win a series or not. I mean, obviously it's games. That's going to be down low, 1-0. Fernando Tatis at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. As Isaac Mattson going to be on the mound for the Pirates. 3.60 ERA. Here is the 1-0. That's going to be down and away, 2-0. Again, appreciate you, Trisk, for tuning in. Probably both. I mean, I can see a little bit, but I think it's more the latter. His starting pitcher, Chandler. Chandler allowed, I guess he allowed 3 runs. As that one's going to be in there for a called strike. 2-1. 2-1 to Fernando Tatis Jr. What time does basketball game start? Are you covering? Yes. It's kind of starting in 20 minutes, but again, I'll be finishing out this one as that's a ground ball to second. Lau handles it well and throws to first for out number 1. And I will be covering it, but this game will, I'm going to finish this one. Yeah, 8:50 Eastern time. 7 up plate is Jackson Merrill, who is 1 for 3. As Mattson delivers, that's going to be upstairs. Checked his swing, and he went. Strike 1. 0-1 here to Jackson Merrill. Again, the Pirates just not looking ideal. As here's the pitch, that's going to be inside as it's 1-1. What do Ozuna, Tatis, Cruz have in common? I mean, both them. I think they're all Dominican. I think here's the 1-1. As that's a swing and a miss, strike 2. One and 2 counts to Jackson Merrill. Again, 1 for 3 on the night. Had a double earlier in this one as Mattson sets and delivers. That is going to be outside. 2-2, 95 on the fastball. Lackadaisical. I'd much rather have Fernando Tatis than anybody, than any one of those two for sure. 2-2 count. Mattson delivers. That's going to be hit to left, and that one is going to go foul. Cruz been hitting well? Yeah, for sure. No one's hitting well tonight. Again, he got to hit. He's one of the few Pirates to. Well, I say that honestly. You have how many hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits. I mean, it's not terrible. Here's the 2-2. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good stuff, Isaac Mattson. As that'll bring up Manny Machado, who was 0 for 2 with the walk. Most home runs are meaningless late inning. I mean, I wouldn't know all that. I mean, regardless, I mean, it's good production. As Mattson sets and delivers, that's going to be in there for a called strike at the knees. Again, if you're just tuning in, Padres just mowing down the Pirates 4-0. Pirates just can't get anything going. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be hit to right, and that stays fair down the right field line. O'Hearn is there, throws it into second. Machado will stay at first. Good throw, good hustle by O'Hearn. And that'll bring up Xander Bogaerts, who is 1 for 2 with the walk. Again, tomorrow, Paul Skeens and Nick Pivetta. That will be at, I think it's 5:40? Was that Central Time? Were they giving me the Central Times? I thought it was 6:40 Eastern Time. I could be wrong. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1. Again, Bogaerts 1 for 2 with a walk. Runner on first, 2 outs. Matson delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Bogaerts trying to get the call. Over-exaggerating how inside it was. Count is 1-1 to Bogaerts as Matson looks over and delivers. That is going to be hit to center. That's going to drop in for a base hit as Cruz is there, throws it in. And now the Padres with a couple of base runners. After back-to-back singles, that'll bring up Gavin Sheets, who is 0 for 3. He's 0 for 3 in this one. No, I got you. I mean, I don't know. Again, Tatis. I mean, if I had a chance, I mean, to have Fernando Tatis on the Pirates, I would definitely take it. Matson looks back and delivers. That's going to be outside, ball 1. And Tatis, I mean, he's had some great years already. Definitely a superstar. Something the Pirates could use, obviously, on the offensive side, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. No, I definitely like Tatis. Fernando Tatis Jr. is really good. 1-1 counts. Machado sharing some words there with, I think, Griffin. As here is the pitch. That's going to be fouled back as it's 1-2. Another 2-out run coming. I hope not. I hope not. Want to give me some hope that the Pirates can maybe get something going late. Again, they'll have 9 outs to do so. As Matson sets and delivers. That's going to be hit to left. That one's going to be foul. Tatis was a short, yes. Yes, he was a shortstop. Same thing with Cruz, for sure. Feeling a rally coming for the Pirates in the 7th. I hope you're right, Highway. Could use it. He definitely could use it here. 1-2 count. Sheets awaits the 1-2. Matson sets and fires. That is outside 2-2. Machado having a good time at second, apparently, smiling and everything. 2-2 count. Matson's going to step off as he looks back. Machado to the bag. Where's your rally cap? We all need them. I need a cap. I don't know. I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow, so it's you know, I don't need to worry about wearing a hat, but I probably need to wear it. As that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out right down the middle. So Matson does his job, keeping the Padres at 4. As we head to the bottom of the 7th again, 4-0 Padres with the lead. Gotta go. Hope you're doing great. See you next time. Appreciate you, Kevin. Thank you for tuning in. Very much so. Again, I know that game's starting in a moment. It is definitely starting soon. And again, I'll probably be late to the party. Again, if you are looking to, again, listen to the game, I got you covered. I'll be doing some basketball right after this with the national championship again. Not expecting a huge turnout, but yeah, we're going to call it anyway and hopefully have a good time. Get those rally caps and Pirates fans. We got to get something going. Need Fernando Tatis Jr. hit RBI. Well, he has a walk. He should come up to the plate one more time. So you have a chance there, 33. Appreciate you for tuning in. Good luck. I personally hope that doesn't happen because I'm tired of seeing the Pirates trailing. And that would just make the Pirates come back a little bit more difficult if it happens. But if the Pirates are going to lose this game, then I hope you hit. I mean, hopefully someone wins this other than the Pirates. Oh, it's a good game. The semis were blowouts. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping for a good one. Again, you know, I'm thinking Michigan wins. But we'll see. We'll see. Again, I'll be covering that one as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure, again, if you haven't done so already, to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play. See, we got over 100 likes. Thank you very much. That is really good. Again, that is what we try to do for non-football streams. We try to get to 100. Honestly, 50. But if we get to 100, that is great. That is, like, awesome. So thank you very much for that. Helps me out again in the next streams, or even the ending of this one. All right, bottom of the 7th again. The Pirates got to get something going. Connor Griffin going to lead off. As here's the pitch. That's going to be inside. Ball 192 on the fastball. Connor Griffin is 0 for 2 in this one. 1-0 count. As Marinaccio kicks and deals. That's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. Again, Griffin, kind of a little, I mean, obviously he's going to be fine. I do believe that he'll be a superstar, but it's 1 for 11 now to begin his career. Here's the 1-1. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did not. 2-1. You have a really good voice. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, Morales. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, man. I try. It's all fake, but I try to make it happen. Well, I see you over there. Appreciate your fish. Lost interest in the tournament after you went, so you got mouse. Gotcha. No problem, man. Totally understand. Here's the 2-1, as that's going to be hit foul, as the count is now 2-2. Won't be able to watch the UConn-Michigan game because I got to shower, then check on the score. Oh yeah, no, totally understand. Again, if you guys can, great. If not, it's no biggie. Obviously, again, you guys have your own lives. I'm just entertainment you can turn off at any time. 2-2 count. Marinaccio sets and delivers. That is inside. 3-2. And again, I know we'll be missing a little bit of that one, but I will go live pretty much a few minutes right after the stream. And we'll just have to go cut right into the middle of it, as that is a breaking ball swing and a miss. He struck him out, as Connor Griffin's struggles do continue. And Henry Davis will come to the plate. He is 0 for 2 in this one. Around there, Pirates over national champ basketball. Yes, we did it. But again, we'll be doing the national championship right after this. Here's the pitch. That is going to be inside. Ball 1. I think Connor should have been left down at AAA to polish up some more. I mean, they had a great start to the season. I think they were just hoping that would carry over to the MLB. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be outside 2-0. I don't know. You really can't send him down now because it would just shatter his confidence. So you just got to hope that can make it work. 2-0 count. Marinaccio sets and delivers. That is inside. 3-0. As soon as they commented on the Pirates' bats, great pitching, I knew Ace Singer would start the week, not to mention a long slide. I mean, that's fair. They were just on social media. It was really crazy. Here's the 3-0. That is going to be outside. Ball 4. So Davis walks. It was pretty ridiculous, Trisk. Honestly, everyone on social media, everyone, it was just going crazy over the start. Obviously, I'm very happy. I'm not trying to be a negative, Nelly or anything like that, or a delay down, or a Denny down, or whatever it is. But it's a week. We played a week and a half of good baseball. Pirates have went 6-3 in stretches during their 70-win season, so it was a little shocking to see. O'Neal Cruz at the plate again. He is 1 for 3 in this one. As here is the pitch. That is outside, but it's called a strike. Cruz thought about challenging, but does not. Can we get there? He's got down. Oh, yeah. Leo pulling for the Padres. Appreciate you, Leo, for tuning in. 0-1 count. Marinaccio delivers. That's going to be inside as it's 1-1. Six and 3 this morning. 9-11 after 20. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's happening. But you're usually right, Trisk, so we'll see. 1-1 counts. Here's the pitch. That's going to be popped up. And that's going to go foul. 1-2. That's what happens when Paul Skeens isn't here. Well, Paul Skeens can't pitch every day. And the Pirates are 5-2 without Paul Skeens. So I don't know if that is necessarily true, Manny. I do appreciate you for being here, though. I do appreciate that. 1-2 count. Marinaccio sets and delivers. That is outside 2-2. How's it going, Kenneth? I'm doing okay. Not really, honestly. I've scored as many runs as the Pirates, and that's not really that's not great, to be honest with you. 2-2 count. Marinaccio delivers as Cruz sends this right to the second baseman. Throws to first. It's a double play. Oh, man. Unlucky. We head to the top of the 8th. The Padres lead 4-0. Oh, well. Not looking good. All right, in other games, the Reds lead the Marlins 2-0 in the bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals and the Nationals 3-3 as they head to the top of the 8th. Brewers and the Red Sox 5-5 at the top of the 6th. Dodgers leading the Blue Jays 7-1 in the top of the 6th. Orioles leading the White Sox 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th. The Tigers and the Twins 3-3 in the bottom of the 4th. Mariners and the Rangers 1-1 in the bottom of the 3rd. Astros leading the Rockies 2-0 in the bottom of the 1st. Final scores from earlier. Again, the Rays over the Cubs 6-4, and the Royals over the Indians 4-2. Man. Let's see. I'm out of here. Appreciate you, Alex, for tuning in. Son of a biscuit, I know. We thought you were doing it. I am going to do it. I'm doing it right after this. It's been that type of game, I know. I know. It is a bummer. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for Pirates and the Padres. Unsure if I do a game right after that one. We'll see. It would be another baseball game. Unsure if I do so or not. But I do thank you guys for hanging out. Michigan wins. I win a ton of groups in my bracket. Nice. I will be, again, pulling for Michigan. Not really pulling. I mean, I picked Michigan to win just so I can have bragging rights. That would be 2 years in a row I would have picked the national champion correct. I picked Florida last year. Terrible bracket. And then this year, picked Michigan. And the bracket's even worse than last year. I was in the 70% last year. This year I'm in the 50s. And yet I still have Michigan still alive. So maybe that helps. Maybe that helps. Oh, well. Do it for the Padres. It's going to be Nick Castellanos, Freddie Fermin, and Jake Cronenworth. Dodgers smoking the Blue Jays, yeah. All right, Justin Lawrence going to be on the mound. Hasn't gotten some action as of late. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a sweeping, a sweeper. Didn't know what I was really talking about there. 0-1, swing and a miss. And a lot of sweeping action there. Jeez, 0-1 count to Castellanos. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be poked into second. That's going to be caught by Lau. Had to make a little bit of play. A nice play by Lau for out number 1. Lawrence this year, 4.91 ERA, but his batting average is a 154. I mean, it's just unlucky. He's allowed 2 home runs. I guess that's why. Doesn't allow many hits or walks. But when he does, That usually comes with a home run. Freddie Fermin at the plate. He is 1 for 3 in this one. As Lawrence sets and delivers. That's going to be hit right up the middle for a base hit. Lawrence just had a duck out of there as the Padres keep it alive. Oh, geez. And I'm sorry if you hear some cats meowing. I have my door closed. I'm assuming that means my wife is still taking a nap. Jeez. All right, that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Jake Cronenworth, again, is 2 for 2 at the walk. As Lawrence delivers, that's going to be in there for a called strike. NCAA game started already. Oh, wow. Used to be 9:15. Yeah, it happens. Blue Jays, a lot of issues. Imagine LeBron James part-time pitcher. It would not go well for him. 0-1 count. Lawrence delivers. That's going to be hit, and that is going to go foul. If a baseball hit LeBron, based on how he acts whenever he flops, LeBron might die on the baseball diamond, and that would be horrible. You would hate to see it. But yeah, LeBron, yeah, he would definitely be flopping everywhere. Here's the 0-2, as that's going to be hit foul. Yeah, that would, dude, he would act like he was shot. That'd be crazy, honestly. That would be wild. I bet he could bring the velocity, though, for sure. Here's the 0-2. Is that a breaking ball? Oh, called strike 3 at the knees. He struck him out. ABS challenge, though. Cronenworth going to challenge. It doesn't like the call. Oh, it caught the strike zone. He is done. So now there's 2 outs for the Padres. That'll bring up Ramon Laureano, he was 0 for 4 in this one. It'd be a show for sure, yeah. Pirates looked dead in the water. I looked dead in the water. I feel like I've checked out. The Pirates just look so bad tonight. As Lawrence sets and delivers, that's going to be hit to right. That one is slicing. Oh, it's fair. O'Hearn plays it off the wall, throws it in, and that is going to be a double. And another run will score as Fermin was just booking it. 5-0 Padres. Man, oh man. Watching LeBron and Luka play together is all they do is complain about every call, yeah. LeBron's big baby. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like the flop. And again, that's part of the reason why I don't watch anymore. I don't like how the NBA is. Runner now on second again, 2 outs. Fernando Tatis Jr. at the plate. He is 0 for 3 with the walk. Probably his last chance there to get a hit and an RBI. That's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Again, we did have somebody earlier mention that he needs a hit and an RBI. Let's see if I can find him. It was 33 Youngin. Looking for something for the Padres and Tatis, as that's going to be high and in, ball 1. Got 6 outs to work with. Yeah, well, yeah, it's going to be pretty tough to score 5 runs with 6 outs. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be sliced foul. Maybe a certain YouTuber would say, well, actually, it'll be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. It'd be nice if that were the case. 1-2 count here to Tatis as Lawrence looks back at the runner and delivers. That's going to be way outside, 2-2. Lawrence sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Padres push across another run. As again, they lead 5-0. Looks like the momentum from the weekend is not carried over tonight. It did not. Flopping is a technical foul. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That was before an extra run. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, again, the Pirates, this is going to be the heart of the order. Lau, Reynolds, and O'Hearn due up. Man. It's only the second time, right? Yeah, it's only the second time they've been shut out. But, you know, obviously you just got to put this one behind you and start to learn how to hit tomorrow. That's all you can do. Get the bases loaded and hit a house run. A house run would be pretty cool. That'd be different. It's one game, Bucks fans. It's a long season. This happens in a 162 game season. That is very truthful there. Joey Wagner spitting the truth. Spitting the facts. That is very much true. Again, we got 2 more games against the Padres. We really do. So we'll see how we look. Obviously, again, not a good performance, but again, 162 games. The best teams in baseball lose about 70 times. So, yeah, I mean, it'll be all right. It'll be okay. You know, we got some tough series coming up. Obviously, this one, the Cubs this weekend, and, again, the Nationals, I do think can be a problem. But we'll see if our pitching is really that great. The Nationals can put up runs. Look them up. Look them up. The Nationals, not too shabby, though their pitching is terrible. So, again, the Pirates' offense has been pretty good. Let's see if they can keep it going. When they get to, actually, Washington, I think it's coming to Pittsburgh, but you get what I'm saying. All right, David Morgan going to be on the mound for the Padres, 0.00 ERA through 5 innings of work. He's appeared in 4 games this season. As, again, he'll face Brandon Lau, who is 1 for 3 tonight. Morgan delivers. That's going to be way upstairs for ball 1. I think the national championship score should be over there whenever it gets to it. It should be. We'll see. 1-0 counts as Morgan sets and deals. That is a breaking ball outside 2-0. Looks like they're going to do the ABS. Man. Figure the Padres will be tough. Yep. It's going to be rough next. Yep, it will be. Ooh, it just catches the strike zone. Oh, a fraction of the ball, too. Barely. So it's 1-1. So for the championship game, yes, I'll be on right after this. A few minutes of a break, but I will be on for sure. 2-0 count. Morgan sets, kicks and deals. Checked his swing. Did he go? Oh, he did. So 1-2 to Brandon Lau. Again, if you're just tuning in, it has been a one-sided affair. The Padres all over the Pirates. Padres will be back at 500 if the result holds. The breaking ball in the dirt. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did not. And it's 2-2. Man. Shutouts, though, are always the worst because there's nothing really to get excited for, you know. Always like to see runs come across. I mean, taking his time. Looks like there was some issue with his equipment. Remains now in the dugout. He's asking for time, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Looks like he's getting a new chest protector. Oh. But yeah, again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Again, I'll be live right after this for some more content. Is Tatis Jr. done? Probably. He's not going to be, probably not at the plate anymore. No, he didn't get it. He struck out. Most likely won't be at the plate again. The Padres will just have to have a really good inning. Or the Pirates would have a really good inning. And that's how that would happen. So I'm very sorry, 33. It looks like he will not be getting an RBI. Morgan sets as he delivers. That's going to be popped up, and that is going foul. Just need one hit to start a rally. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Fantasy team would like the Pirates to get the sticks out of their dugouts. Man. 2-2 counts. Morgan kicks and fires. That is a little bit low. Ball 3 for me. Thought about challenging, does not. Three and 2 to Lau. Morgan kicks and fires. And that is again going to be spoiled. That goes foul. And again, 3 and 2 is your count. Morgan sets and fires as that's a breaking ball outside. Ball 4, so Lau draws the walk. Another base runner for the Pirates. Can they take advantage? Brian Reynolds is 1 for 3 on the night, as he will be at the plate. Kelly chowing down some sunflower seeds. Morgan leans in and then sets as he delivers. That's a breaking ball inside. 1-0. Man, home run? I hope so, Russell. Would be nice to see as Morgan sets once again and delivers. That is going to be outside. 2-0. Bubba done. Yes, Bubba is done. He was gone a long time ago. He was done in the 5th. Yeah, it's been that type of game. It's been that type of game. 2-0 count. Morgan sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. That one was inside. 2-1. Time for Chinese food. Nice. Not much of a Chinese food guy myself. Wife loves Asian food. Just everything Asian. 2-1 to Reynolds as Morgan kicks and fires. That is in the dirt. 3-1. Morgan have a little bit of a trouble here of locating the strike zone. That could be a problem for the Padres. But will the Pirates help them out and chase out of the zone is the question. It may happen. May happen more than you'd like to think here. Morgan sets on the 3-1 and delivers. That is upstairs. Ball 4. So a couple of walks for the Pirates, and that'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn, who was 1 for 2 at the walk. That is ideal. Man, they're showing Ryan O'Hearn's hits, and man, they're just spread out pretty well. Got some to the left, up the middle, to the right. Here we go. I think Morgan's having a little chat. So again, O'Hearn has been probably the best hitter for the Pirates so far, most consistent from day one. And they're having a little chat here, the pitching coach with Morgan. Take a walk? Yeah, me too. I'll definitely take it. Pirates may be doing something here. Would be pretty nice. Let's get it started. Let's get it going. Better late than never, as they say. Can tell you this, Ozuna's on deck. Not to try to, bring down the mood. All right, we are back in action. Morgan again on the mound as he faces O'Hearn, who again 1 for 2 with a double. Also, again, walked in his first plate appearance as Morgan looks back, kicks, and fires. Breaking ball in the dirt. He went. Strike 1. I heard him getting mad at himself. He's like, man, I should have held back. But now he's like, no, I definitely went. Should pinch hit Mangum for Ozuna. Yeah, there's really not many options. 0-1 count. Morgan looks back and delivers. That's going to be in the dirt. 1-1. Breaking ball. Again, Morgan's had some trouble locating the strike zone. Pirates on via the walk. A couple of them to start the 8th. Morgan looks back at second. Here is the 1-1. That is low. 2-1. Morgan again just cannot locate the strike zone. And I am okay with that. They should pinch hit for Ozuna. I think they should too, personally. 2-1 counts. Morgan looks back and delivers. That's a chopper to second. A double play ball. There's 1 and 2. A double play. So it's O'Hearn that breaks our hearts. That pushes Lau to third. Hello, can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me now. I have no idea what just happened because the internet did not crash. I do apologize on that. I can tell you this, grounded out, he was out. So I do apologize. Don't know what just happened, so I am very sorry. Regardless, we're back in action. I'm surprised I could even resume the stream. That's pretty cool. So that's a new feature they just added. Well, that's a lifesaver. Again, sorry about that, folks. Looks like I'm loading up the chat. I can't see if you guys are even talking. Froze for sure. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Oh well. There you are, just sparing us the bad news. Yeah, it was not good. Chopper to shorts. So again, I'm sorry about that. Don't know. The internet never crashed or anything. I genuinely the site that I used to stream through YouTube, it crashed. I don't know. That's just bad luck. Regardless, they didn't do anything. They left them stranded. So anyway, I do appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Very sorry about again what just happened. Probably a sign I should have went to the national championship game. I don't think you guys would have liked that. Oh, he's streaming the game now. Streaming the national championship. Oh, my gosh. Oh, well. All right, Gregory Soto's going to be pitching here in the top of the ninth to keep this a 5-0 game for what it's worth. All right, again, thank you guys. I know you guys would be, a vast majority of you guys would be understanding. But, yeah, it is a little frustrating, though. I hate that happens, as that's going to be outside ball 1. Jackson Merrill at the plate. He's 1 for 4 in the night. He's got a double to his name, to his credits. Yeah, that was very odd. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be outside 2-0. The first thing I did was look at the internet, and I'm like, oh, well, it's not red. It's all blue. It's all good to go. Very odd. 2-0 count. Soto sets and delivers, as that's going to be upstairs 3-0. Looks like they're just trying to get Soto in some work. I don't know. I don't know who else I would have used, but I don't know about Soto. Here's the 3-0. That's going to be down low, ball 4. So leadoff walk for the Padres, and that'll bring up Manny Machado, who's got a couple of well, no, he's got a single and a walk. He's been on base a couple of times. That is what I wanted to say. 1 for 3 on the night. Again, a runner on first, nobody out. As Soto delivers, that is going to be way outside ball, and I don't think Soto has it tonight. Just my guess. Possibly the universe saying something? Probably. I would agree with that. Soto delivers the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike, as it's 1-1. Man. Get 100 likes regardless. I do appreciate you guys again for hanging out and putting up with, you know, my stream and the Pirates. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be inside 2-1. Be down to a chip and a chair in this one. Yeah, it's not ideal. Uh-oh is indeed. Uh-oh is indeed Morales. Oh, Morales, you're probably behind. Here's the 2-1. That's a swing and a miss. 2-2. Did it not work? Try to tag. Here's the 2-2, as that's going to be sliced foul, as Machado looks to keep it alive. Yeah, welcome back again, everyone. That was just unfortunate. Soto sets on the 2-2. Looks over at first and delivers, as that's going to be called. Strike 3 at the knees. He struck him out. Nice breaking ball there by Soto. Looks to have settled down. And that'll bring up Xander Bogaerts, who has reached base 3 times tonight. 2 for 3 with the walk. And you're good. Appreciate you, Morales, again. Yeah, don't know again why that even happened. But it does. It does happen every now and then. Bogaerts again on. As he, again, just looking to keep it going, as that's going to be inside ball 1. Obviously, I feel bad. I'm just really just discouraged with this performance. But, you know, again, this will happen. Again, that's what the thing, it's the thing with the 162 games. The Pirates they'll get shut out from time to time, as that's going to be outside 2-0. And I guess I may have been spoiled. I may have been spoiled with the, with the offense that they've shown for the first 9 games. Maybe we all were. 2-0 count. Soto delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 2-1. It's like watching a Red Sox game. Well, man. I wish it was like the, the 2000s Red Sox. That's what I'd be hoping. How's it going, Orville? Good to see you. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be better. I agree. The 2-1, as that's going to be sent to right center. On the run is O'Hearn, who makes the catch for out number 2. We're giving a score, national champion. Yeah, I mean, you can give the score. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not covering it. If I'm not covering the game, you can give the score. That is encouraged, actually. As long as it's not the game that I'm covering. If it's a spoiler, I mean, obviously, I know you know better, but just, not a fan of spoilers. That is like an instant, like, you're gone forever. Gavin Sheets at the plate. He's 0 for 4 in this one. That one's right down the middle for a called strike. Tomorrow will be better. That's all we can do. Be less miserable if it was like 5-3 or 5-6. Yeah, it'd be nice. Tomorrow should be a high-scoring game. I hope so. I hope we can out. I hope we score more than, what we put up today. But if you don't show up, it's brutal, yeah. And again, it goes down to that play, that third base coach waving or stopping a guy, stopping O'Hearn from going. He was waving him home, then he wasn't, then he stopped him, then he waved him again. It was all the whole thing. That really killed the momentum of the Pirates. They were getting something going there. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be outside throw to second, and he is safe. So good stuff there by Merrill. Davis again has a cannon of an arm, so that is tough to do. Two and 1 count. Soto looks back again, and delivers. That's going to be a chopper to first. Horowitz tosses to Soto, covering for out number 3. All right, we head to the bottom of the ninth, the last chance for the Pirates. As again, they trail by 5 runs. One last check again. Won't be staying on at all, really. I got to go and cover the national championship. Again, more than welcome to stay on, as again I'll be redirecting you guys to the other stream. I got to check real quick, but For now, Cardinals 6, Nationals 6, bottom of the 8th. Brewers, Red Sox 5-5. See, look, they're putting up runs there. Orioles 2, White Sox nothing. Dodgers 13, Blue Jays 1. Twins 5, Detroit 3. Mariners and the Rangers 1-1. Astros leading the Rockies 2-0. Final scores: Rays over the Cubs 6-4. Royals over the Indians 4-2, and the Reds over the Marlins 2-0. Check out something real quick. Just going to check to see if everything will be set up for after my stream to redirect you guys to the next one. Again, you're not forced at all to stay. But yeah, again, if you want to, that's great. And again, if you can, just leave a like on that stream, as I will, of course, not be getting a good turnout because obviously I'm starting late. But if you can leave a like, maybe it pushes me up on the algorithm. If not, it's no biggie. That one is just more for fun, as that is pretty much the last basketball game I'm covering for a good bit. Might cover again. We might cover the NBA Finals, maybe, and that's a maybe. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to get the score updated on that score bug. UConn 18, Michigan 17. Wow. I'd like to know the reason by the third. Yeah, I know exactly. Me too. Leave the Pirates bounce back to win tomorrow. Me too. I hope so. I think they can. Will they is the question again. Paul Skeens will be on the mound for the Pirates. You have to imagine he'll do his parts. Can the Pirates offense do something? Again, if they repeat what they did today, they won't. Nick Gonzalez, Spencer Horwitz, Connor Griffin due up again. We might see pinch hitters. We'll see. Gonzalez is 1 for 3 on the day as Morgan sets and fires. That is right down the middle for a called strike. Like professionalism. I don't know about all that. I don't think I'm professional at all. But thank you very much, Leo. I appreciate it. 0-1 count to Gonzalez as Morgan delivers. That is going to be inside. 1-1. 2019 UConn. Wow. Looks like it's a fun one. As Morgan sets and delivers. That is going to be in there for a called strike. 1 and 2. Wonder how many home runs Ohtani had tonight. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I don't know. It is tough to hit a home run. It's kind of random. Yeah, you never know who's going to hit what on any given day. Here's the 1-2. That's a breaking ball down low. 2 and 2. Apparently, Paul Skeens he's never pitched against the Padres, so tomorrow would be a first. Interesting. 2-2 count as Morgan delivers. That's going to be upstairs, but he's hit anyway to first. Tosses to Morgan covering for out number 1. So 1 away for the Pirates. Good job as you always say. Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate it. I don't know about a good job today, but oh well, you know. But thank you again for the kind words. As Spencer Horwitz coming to the plate, he is 2 for 3 in tonight's ball game. Morgan sets. Oh my gosh, my voice. Look at that. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Just trying to get my voice back. Should be a good duel tomorrow. Yeah. No, Nick Pivetta, the starter for the Padres. My gosh. Looks like I don't know. Horwitz used to Navy. I mean, might as well. He's got two challenges. Appreciate the call again. Thank you very much. I don't know if it was the best call in the world, but it was something. Morgan delivers the 0-1. That is way upstairs. 1 and 1. Oh well. Horwitz with an OPS just below 600. It is climbing though. Here's the 1-1. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did not. And it's 2 and 1. Love the live scoreboard for all the sports. Again, thank you. Yeah, no, it is really neat. I think it's another thing that helps the viewer out, keeping track. Look at that, UConn 25, Michigan 23. That's going to be upstairs 3-1. So I don't know. Again, I'm a sports guy, and I like to know what's going on in other sports. So I'm thinking, what do I want to see if I'm tuning in? And I don't know. That just made sense to try to find a ticker. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be upstairs. Ball 4. So Horwitz walks. Pretty good night for him. As that'll bring up Connor Griffin again. The struggles continue with the young man. I just said young man. He's 0 for 3 tonight. 4:30 till the half. UConn up 25-23. Man. So it looks like I'll get there at the half. Morgan sets and fires, as that's going to be chopped foul. Again, it would be good to see Connor get a hit because he is batting below 100. Again, 1 for 12. I don't know. Again, I used to be good at math. Probably 0.80. 0.84. I don't know. That's going to be hit to right, and that is going to be fouled. 0-2. Tony Hadaway at least had 1 home run. Again, you never know. Maybe he went 0 for 4, 0 for 5. Everyone else. That's what's great about baseball. You never know. 0-2 count to Connor Griffin. Again, Horwitz at first. As Morgan delivers. That's going to be popped up and fouled back. Okay. 0-2 again to Griffin. Again, runner on first. If you're just tuning in, Padres shutting down the Pirates 5-0. As Morgan sets, kicks, and fires. Griffin with a tapper, and that one is going foul. Luckily it was, because that was a for sure double play. And Griffin has had some very nice defensive plays, so again, even if his bat is struggling, I mean, kind of like what he can do in the field. 0-2 counts. Morgan comes to a stop and delivers. That's going to be fouled off of Fermin. Fermin has had a rough day behind the plate. Again, he's taken 2 foul balls off the face mask. And again, has been chasing pitches left and right. Just a blooper. A blooper would get his confidence going for sure. Anything would. Sprinkled on UConn and hammered the under 146. Well, looking pretty good if it's 25-23 with 4:30 to go. I mean, that's pretty low scoring. I'm thinking Michigan would put up 80 easily, honestly. 0-2 counts. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low. 1-2. Ohtani does have a solo home run. There you go. Brian was correct. Morgan sets and fires. Check the swing. Did he go? He did. He struck him out. Connor Griffin now 1 for 13 to begin his career. As that'll bring up Henry Davis. It's over 2 with the walk. Hopefully you guys don't mind if I change the scroll. Give myself some time here. Actually, they're going to have a pinch hitter. We'll just do... We'll just do national championship. I haven't really been doing that. That looks good. All right, so it looks like for me it's going to have a little chat here with Morgan. Again, Mangum, the batter here with 2 outs. This would be the second shutout of the Pirates this year. They would again fall to 6-4. The Padres will be 5-5. Again, hopefully you guys don't mind. And I hate to be a jerk, but even if you do, I'm sorry. You got to do it anyway. Got to help myself out. Try to speed this up. All right, Morgan sets and delivers. That's going to be popped up, and that will go foul. Better day tomorrow for the Pirates. Yep, oh, exactly. Rough start, but can only go up from here. Exactly. You don't get shut out back-to-back days, right? That would be pretty bad. Morgan sets as he kicks and fires. Showing butt. It's dropped. Morgan with it. Throws to first. Gets him by a step for out number 3. And there will be no raising of the Jolly Roger. No hoisting of the cone. That'll do it. Padres 5. Pirates nothing. And again, I do apologize. Got to pretty much go immediately. Look at that. 316. I'm telling you, I always say 316 for many reasons. It always happens to stop at 316. Appreciate you guys again for tuning in. I will see you guys hopefully in a few minutes. Again, it'll take you to that stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. See you guys for the Natty